Dedicated to my best friend. Yeah. Yeah. My lover and my best friend. I love you, best friend. Hey, black milk on the beat. Yeah. She stood about 5'6" with some nice sized tits. Her DSLs make a nigga bust quick. She only gets submissive when I'm giving her the dick. Any other time she bossy playing hard to get. We were friends before lovers. That's some real nigga shit. We both have a past and we recognize this. We don't put a title on our relationship. She lets me do me and I appreciate this. She's my best friend. Sometimes I wish she was my girlfriend. I want her all to myself. Fuck her X-Men. I know better than to let my feelings get in the way of our friendship. That will be a sin, but it's hard because she's beautiful and hella cool. She's really smart, like the same things that I do. Now I'm confused and don't know what to do. I'm getting mad when she tells me she talked to other dudes. We argue on the phone, she hang up in my face. I'm feeling bad cause we ain't talked in a couple days. I text good morning love, she reply good morning babe. I text back I apologize, she texts back it's okay. We back talking again, I'm having better days. I got it bad, call me a charade. I love my best friend, I love her even when she tell me that she don't want to be more than just friends. Cause even though I want her as my girlfriend, my heart knows that it's best she be my best friend. I love you, best friend. Black milk on the beat. My lover and my best friend.
Damn, it feels good to be back up in the hood. Everybody's having fun, slamming bones on the wood. Fired up, we got legs and drinks. Sponsored by good guys, grown and called Frank. Thank God that the game's been good to me. We got that EBT card, so the goods on me. Who got the jug for me? Big bottles and trees, I'm on airplane mode. Please don't bother me. Nick the Kennedy smoking cigars with long blood. You know, with Big Rio, we gon' roll some. And Shady Blood came up in here with the biggest bottle. I felt like I just hit the lotto in that left smile. Hey, it's nothing but a G thing. Better than some, worse than others. It's just some more of it, not enough of it. Hey, what can I say? It's just another day. Hey. Damn, it feels good to see people love song. Damn, it feels good to see people love song.
Gracious, I feel amazing gracious. Took a trip to the hood and still saw familiar faces. We done lost a few, grew apart in a few car cases. And a few of us left the hood for a dream of chasing. Making extra paper to put them mins in the bank account. Remember when we chose to buy groceries so our life went out? It's such a shame to have to struggle at that age, but when you struggle, you learn hustle, and that hustle keeps you sane. My hustle still remains a level up and an apostrophe. Possessive about my niggas from the west, cause I'm supposed to be. T4 and Filbert got T-Hill on Linden, got BB from 18, got Rah-Rah on Milton. That's third world, he bang that. Max shit, I claim that. Don't fuck around and get fucked around if you fuck around, better say that. Only love I ever had came from the hood, so in this lesson, it's a blessing just to see y'all living good.
Damn, it feels good to see people love song. Damn, it feels good to see people love song.
I want you to stay home. I told my nigga the vibe ain't right, the slide ain't right. We gotta move a little different. I told my nigga the vibe ain't right, the slide ain't right. You a king, my nigga, you gotta move a little different. Slide ain't right, you gotta move a little different. You a king, my nigga, you gotta move a little different. You gotta move a little different. I'm a queen, my nigga, you gotta move a little different. Yeah, I gotta move a little different. I'm a queen, my nigga, I gotta move a little different. Yeah, hey, stay home. I told my nigga the vibe ain't right, the slide ain't right. Nah, we gotta move a little different. We gotta move a little different, yeah. I told my nigga the vibe ain't right, the slide ain't right. Here we go. Bella. Yeah. My nigga, the vibe ain't right, the side ain't right. God put it on pause, maybe I write it right. Pussy wet, pussy clean, just massage me right. Keep the Hennessy pouring like the Bible, right? Ay, I'm like the queen of the South, duck the penitentiary, put this pussy in your mouth. No pretendo, bring a Nintendo. We could duck hunting, you could blow your endo. I could have a contact, we could talk sex, money, and contracts, nigga, run that. I don't want you to leave and don't aspire that. Hey, I ain't trying to write you in the pen, nigga, admire that. What you say, homie? I told my nigga the vibe ain't right, the slide ain't right. We gotta move a little different. I told my nigga the vibe ain't right, the slide ain't right. You a king, my nigga, you gotta move a little different. You gotta move a little different. You a king, my nigga, you gotta move a little different. We gotta move a little different. I'm a queen, my nigga, you gotta move a little different. I gotta move a little different. I'm a queen, my nigga, I gotta move a little different. Yeah, hey, stay on. I told my nigga the vibe ain't right, the side ain't right. Nah, we gotta move a little different. We gotta move a little different.
It's Dynasty on the beats. West Oakland, 7th Street. Yeah, I'm tired of these motherfuckers trying to act like they got shit. And in reality, they be tricks and got shit. Walking around jumping from woman to woman to see who gonna take care of them. Or nigga to nigga to see who gonna take care of them. Hey, whatever motherfucking fit your shoe, float your boat. You feel me? It's ready. I ain't fucking with you. You told me you cool. I told you we through. We not ever cool. We not even team. I know what I mean. You act like a fiend, like you on the beat. Spitting these flows and these niggas can't stop me. All these niggas don't hate, they can't top me. I know you a fan. Nigga, you jock me. Constantly, always watch me. On my page, I'm on the stage. I'll be the motherfucking carry lady of rage. I don't give a damn, nigga. I'll be outraged. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Underage. Up at the top of these niggas is mad because Donnie should never stop. I don't give a fuck cause you an enemy, jocking me, watch me like an op. I don't give a fuck, bitch, I never policing these niggas, I'm not no cop. Y'all bitch ass niggas ain't red signs, niggas, so I will never stop. I'm from the 510, getting my dough, I don't give a fuck, nigga, I just let it all go. And y'all niggas is mad cause I'm in the zone, and I'm zoning these niggas, I'm with these red cones, owning this orange shit, like the construction bitch, running this shit. In the zoning trick, I don't give a fuck what y'all niggas wanna say, cause y'all niggas mad, you ain't getting that pay. Working on T, getting that money, niggas is hella like crash car dummies, ain't getting no money, you dead like mummies, y'all niggas to me, irrelevant and bummy, I don't give a fuck, nigga, I'm at the top, y'all niggas mad, you watch me like clocks, I don't give a damn what you gotta say, I like your bar, but try to y'all say what I say, then I spit, I don't give a fuck, I get hit after hit, you niggas is tricks, spit on this shit, now I rap you dude, don't give a fuck, I eat you like food, niggas is mad cause got weak ass crew, you can't even beat me with all of you, nigga, I'm crazy, came out the zoo, like the Oakland Zoo, nigga, fuck all of you, two of the game, and don't give a fuck about clocking no fame, clocking no fame, don't give a fuck cause you relevant, nigga, you don't respect the fucking game, up to the top and I never stop, I don't give a fuck like I already said, you bitches is niggas is mad as a hella mad cause you still paying for head, you ain't getting bread, your pockets on tap, yellow man, cause you motherfucker can't speak like that, talk about I'ma do my own shit, and giving it damn nigga, get on the grip, I don't give a fuck if you butt or a crib, you disrespect me, you turn to a trick, dead to this shit, dead to me, I don't give a fuck, nigga, you an enemy, fuck a friend of me, you ain't been shit to me, niggas ain't even on this motherfucking shit, I just had to go back, niggas was trying to block my chakra, but God delivered me from this.
I'm just speaking the truth. Yeah. I don't get it. You know, it's like real. They want me to rock the nice chain on the Rolex diamond watch. I don't even rock with the physical like that. I'm trying to tap people back into their souls, you know what I'm saying? It's real. Look, I don't mess with the physical, but if I get to shining, then maybe they'll listen though. Nah, I ain't deviating, I'm still on a mission, bro. Trying to wake the blind, don't see which way to go. Hey, I don't mess with the physical, I'm just tapping into the soul. Living life on the go. Rabbit hole, it get deep, I'm going as deep as it goes. You a fish in the bowl, I'm breaking the code. No Da Vinci, it's Fibonacci. Hit them with this knowledge, hit them like I'm right. Gotta keep it humble, no need to get cocky. High frequency, I don't think you can tap it. So I'm here to let you know, you got in the flesh, that's for sure. Hold on to your mind, never ever let it go. I'm just trying to build, trying to get it off the flow. Waking people up, time to get in God mode. It's for real. It's real. Yeah, it's real. Keep it real. Yeah, keep it real. And it's real. Keep it
it 100, 100.
Keep it real.
Keep it
Gotta
real.
keep it real. Yeah, it's real. Yeah, it's real. I keep it real. I gotta keep it.
Yeah. Out here flexing like you woke. See straight through you. I don't need no telescope. I don't need your constitution. I don't need your white hope. I don't need your good deeds. Taking hits round for round like I'm Creed. Why you plotting on my essence? Yeah. Steady counting on my blessings. Yeah. This ain't equal competition. If you can't keep it real, it's your character and vision. Only follow intuition, state facts. Never like saying shit I gotta take back. Got the kind of vibe that you can't hijack. Me and my crew set. I put that on my zodiac. Yeah. And I keep it wavy. Stay rooted deep so you really can't shade me. Keep my aura clean so your energy don't phase me. 2 elevators so my soul can be great deep.
Yeah, it's real. Yeah, it's real. I keep it real. Yeah, I keep it real. Yeah, it's real.
Keep it 100, 100.
Keep it 100. Keep it real. Gotta keep it real. Yeah, it's real. Yeah, it's real. I keep it real. I got it. I keep it real.
Perfect.
Yeah, 27 ink.
Fatty.
Yeah. If I shine, then my people too. Once you get on, that's what you're supposed to do. I'm on my little D, big meech. If it ain't about biz, don't speak. If I shine, then my people too. Once you get on, that's what you're supposed to do. I'm on my little D, big meech. If it ain't about biz, don't speak. Yeah. Always on the road, I'm in the league. No time for the blasé, I got mouths to feed. Read between the lines, you'll find this guy serious. Now you're tapped in, and I got you a little curious. Here it is, live and direct, no fugazi, Louis V around my neck. Did the footwork to earn that respect. First you get the money, shit, y'all know the rest. Success is in the eye of the beholder. Nobody wanted to kick in, put the whole thing on my shoulder. Road, I'm a rider. Started at the bottom, now we on fire. If I shine, then my people too. Once you get on, that's what you're supposed to do. I'm on my little D, big meech. If it ain't about biz, don't speak. If I shine, then my people too. Once you get on, that's what you're supposed to do. I'm on my little D, big meech. If it ain't about biz, don't speak. Yeah.
Big dog status like Lil D. Feed the whole fam like Big Meats. Put in leg work, now we run the streets. If it ain't about business, nigga, don't speak. Put the play in motion, rolling like a locomotive. Made a living, turning nickels into dimes on the quota. Ball shit ultra, move like Hova in the O with the block. Cause these bitches love Sosa. Put the right pieces in position. Make subtract to zero if you make a good addition. Never take the bait with the fans still fishing. Backing the magician to these niggas, they be tricking. Take a pass, let's travel till they block it off. Never did it this big, nigga, knock it off. Ran through the whole team, told them walk it off. Honcho, call shots, what you talking about? Cold little nigga, you got the right one, I'm the wrong little nigga. I got a big stack, my reach long, little nigga. Try me, you won't make it home, little nigga. When I shine, they shine, we shine together. Lay the foundation so we shine forever. Press on the button, it's heat and it's leather. Inside of the foreign foot pushing the pedal. I'm paving the way to get out of the ghetto. Michael Archangel, I fight with the devil. Digging this grave, heaven gave me the shovel. We think that I'm weak, had to turn up a level. I'll never be beat, I'm a king in these streets. I relax like a Mac having sex on the beach. Never surrender, never retreat. People to feed and they all gotta eat free to God.
Word. The type of lady I need in my life. My girl and my wife. Mama, you crazy fly. You crazy fly with your cute ass. Hey, Scott. It's not the race in the face, love. That's a boy more like your boy. It's elementary, you were heaven sent to me. We started off slow, but you became mine eventually. It was our destiny, call us soulmates. Simply hooked up, life's been so great. You make your own cake, huh? And so do I. But that ain't the reason why we together. We just fly like Kim and Kanye, Hova and Beyonce. We a power couple, fuck what our bank accounts say. Mamacita, I love how you make your veggie fajitas. Yeah, then roll chiba, she's the bomb. Quick to light the bomb, then watch Cheech and Chong. Let me know when I do wrong, but I stay right though. Don't wanna make her mad, she might go psycho. But that's alright, yo. You crazy fly, so turn it up. And your trees roll it up and burn a Dutch. And show some love to your favorite on your playlist. You're crazy fly, that's why I made you ages. Main rule, hope you feel the same too. Cause it's you I'll remain true to, yo. You crazy fly, feeling the same like we do. That's why I really love you. I got the love. I got the love. Another fire that you make me show. Let's go somewhere where I don't care. Let's get on the sunny side and feel the fire. Just you and me, baby. I got the love. I got the love.
More shocking than the EKG. Young Kilo G, yeah, you know me. Beat Thor with the master key. Doors stay on the floor, cause I've been low key. I'm the hometown hero. I am hard as a spearthrow. Fly as a paratroop, jumping straight in your ear hole. If you don't use your ear, what the heck is you here for? I could die if I cry, but I won't shed a tear though. How you stop a black man from voting? Jail. Send him there with no knowledge of self. Create schools that are more like cells. Destroy his manhood and he truly will fail. Harder to braille, hard to swallow like kale. Man, I know myself and I know very well. Ain't like when you tell, that's if you can tell. Man, I flow so hot, I burn the devil in hell. Blowing like CP4, still on E14. The gang want my soul, my brother still on parole. I told my mama I don't do what I'm told, I just do what I know. Amaranth from the way that I grow. One ring like Frodo, around the world like a yo-yo. Boy, I stay in the dojo, and they can't take my mojo. Man, the flow is for loco, evil like Mojo Jojo. No coon like Domo, freestyle pro bono. Caliber like Gallagher, with my Excalibur. It's the Final Fantasy, hit fools with my magic. Shoot like Gallagher, crawl like Tarantula. I'm the main character, and days are Brannigan. Internet was made by a black man. I'm not Al Gore, I'm that man. Ceiling sucker's face with the fat man. Hard to kill like a samurai on his last stand. With his last hand in the last dance. It's your last chance. Thinking that advance where you die. Truths or lies, no alibis. This is the present moment, don't be surprised. And still I rise I can raise your vibe, percolate your mind. When I step inside, I'm so dang wet. My name is Slip and Slide. I'm a lion's pride, and I can let that ride.
Numb to the pains of my solitude. Don't mean to have that mood to be rude. My cameo coming up in the next episode, but no promise if I'm a recurring role. Come as I go, can't be mad at the nomadic and carrying the bat, no status, falling as a body phallic. I'm in good taste when my palate is balanced, kicking it with my kings and queens, sipping from a chalice. No mononucleosis when you kiss the ring. Staring like my piss in a drug testing, and I smoke and I curse like I travel the 7 seas. While you asexuals probably carrying STD, putting the two decibels an oxymoron. Can't argue with crazy, knowing how it goes on. Too fly, always going above heads, plotting an invasion, surveying the homestead. Take you on a natural high, so hang 5 if you feeling the vibe, and hang 10 if you feel it within. Do what it do, ain't afraid of chagrin. Take you on the natural high, so hang 5 if you feeling the vibe, and hang 10 if you feel it within. Do what it do, ain't afraid of chagrin. Cold and calculated, excellent with execution. Sharp like rip the hitman heart when I'm shooting. Sounding the hardest without flexing a muscle. Blow them kisses like you blowing them bubbles. Pauses, I'm kept posing for the cameras. Let me shed some light with the right aperture, and I'm seeking out like them scavengers. Feeling no limit with my stamina. These waste men is too complacent. Hear no evil, see no evil, and don't say shit. Run them jewels, pulling the heights of the century. Give it back to community, still in front of enemy. Robin Hood, more like my bro Rufio. Cutting them promos when I'm in the studio. Jake the Snake with the tongue slick. Arm like a python with the anaconda vice grip. Take you on a natural high, so hang 5 if you feeling the vibe, and hang 10 if you feel it within. Do what it do, ain't afraid of chagrin. Take you on the natural high, so hang 5 if you feeling the vibe, and hang 10 if you feel it within. Do what it do, ain't afraid of chagrin. Too ambitious, contain your excitement. Stop with the self-righteous, you're too biased, straight pious. Practice what you preach in private. How I wanna snap your neck when I move in silence. Not about violence, but ain't the one to be trifled with. When I'm lit like a fuse, I can be explosive. But for the most part, I'm taking everything to heart. Fed shit like a mushroom left in the dark. Stressed out and left out. No FOMO, but I feel I dodged a bullet, so that's just my way to let go. Blue or red pill, I'm choosing a purple drink. It helps me to sleep or when I get sick. And for more well-being, I'm seeing through facades. Shout out to all the homies who be putting me on their own platforms, cause we on the same plateau. Different minds that think alike with similar type of goals. Take you on a natural high, so hang 5 if you feeling the vibe, and hang 10 if you feel it within. Do what it do, ain't afraid of chagrin. Take you on the natural high, so hang 5 if you feeling the vibe, and hang 10 if you feel it within. Do what it do, ain't afraid of chagrin.
Yeah, what's up, everybody? It's your boy DJ Rowe. We got Zilla in the building. Duck Soop, y'all. Duck Soop. What's going down? Age.
What's up, bro? You good?
I am good, my man. What's up, man? What's going on?
Yeah, what's up? What's up, y'all? We are here to do another episode of our podcast that we call Duck Soup the Show. What's up, everyone? We're already live and everything, right? Yep, I already see it. So we're just getting warmed up, y'all. We have our guests coming in this evening. But hopefully everyone's good tonight. I'm just warming the machine up and shit. So with you though, how you doing out there today, bro?
Man, shoot, man. I went shooting earlier.
You been shooting?
I was at the range, bro. We gotta go one day. I gotta get you to go.
Shooting.
Yeah, man.
Oh shit. Okay. Oh shit. Shooting. What were you shooting at?
Targets.
Target.
Well, they give
I
you like
mean, target.
targets.
Yeah. I mean,
You know what I
we're
mean.
like in 707 Vallejo.
Nah, this was in Vacaville.
Okay. Jeez, was it? What were you busting?
I was using the 40 Glock.
A 40 Glock. What's your handle like? What you feel like? You're kind of stable.
I'm all right. I'm still trying to understand the aiming part because sometimes when you aim, it looks like you're aiming for something, but you're not really hitting it.
Are you getting your John Woo on, like shooting while you're jumping out of corner?
Oh man, I think next week I'm gonna purchase something, dude. I'm gonna have to get something. I passed the test. I went ahead and took the test, so I can literally go and buy one now. And after that, I'm good.
That's fire. So you're about to be able to start busting in a minute.
Yeah, something like that.
I'm
hoping I don't ever have to bust. That's just except for at the shooting range.
Yeah, I feel it. Okay, shit. Damn. Okay. Big old savage. Okay, that's fire. Oh man. What's the weather like out there? You up in 707? How's the weather out there today?
It's hot.
It's warm as fuck, right?
It's warm, man. Heck yeah.
It's starting to warm up in the Bay, bro. It's warm as fuck, bro. It was really warm as fuck today. Hell of. And I'm just trying to get on the YouTube channel right now and just conversate with people. Thank you guys in the chat room. Scott Ever, what up? Always and Boo Boo. What up, Boo Boo? Rodriguez is in the chat room.
What up, Boo Boo?
What up, Boo Boo? How you doing? What's up? Oh man, all right. So I'm good today. Lazy day, just trying to fucking recover and recoup. I mean, it's just like really warm, and I just had to lay low today, just rest up. And
you wasn't hitting any of them threes. You wasn't hitting no 3-pointers today.
Did you see that video? Popping.
I'm like, he thought he was Curry for a minute.
Yeah. Take that in your face. Yeah, we had the annual basketball game, teachers versus students. We gave them kids the business. The score was 56-49, and it was a good game. But yeah, I got like 13 points, 4 rebounds. Look at age trying to like get my little Draymond on and shit. Okay, savage. It's cool. Little something, but we good though. We good. Yeah. Thank you for watching the video though. It was kind of lit, right?
Yeah, that was cool. I was like, look at them popping them
in your face. Yeah, so we good. Shit, I know we got I have some guests coming in this evening. We just getting warmed up to machine. Shit, fuck, but you know what though, I'm happy to have a Saturday. We haven't done a Soop in a minute. So the Soop is also a podcast, a brother podcast to another podcast that we do, that the sister does, Shantae. You guys had happy hour last night. How was your happy hour? How was happy hour?
It was cool.
Good shit, right?
Yeah, you was on happy hour. How'd you like?
Yeah, for a hot minute. Yeah, I did till about 9, but it was such a good crowd and shit. Are you going to Jay Fetty's open mic next week?
I'm thinking about doing it. You want to go?
Yeah, sure. I'll do that. Shit. See if any of the other fam wants to go too. Maybe even ask Anna or something.
Oh yeah.
That'll be fire. So bro, we are just warming up. I know that the heads are still coming in, and I want to say appreciate you guys that are actually with us right now. And shit. I know we were playing some tunes. Do you mind? Well, it's 8:05, like 5 after 8. We should have some more cats put in about 8:15. But you know what? Boo Boo's in the chat room. Great artist, love the host. Thank you, Boo Boo. Boo Boo, we can send you the link. Say the word. We'll send you the link. You could join us in a heartbeat. Boo Boo, that's the big.
You want me to play some tunes for a minute?
You know what? Till about 8:15. I mean, till we get all the other heads pull it up. You can just play a couple.
Yeah, let's do it.
Warmed up.
All right,
Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro.
Bring us into it, man. Bring us into it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Duuk Soup the Show. Please get nice. We just warming up the machine. We got all of our guests pulling up. Thank you guys for joining. And Boo Boo, if you want to join the link, we'll send you the link. Let's do it.
I'm who they gon' wanna be. I'm what they gon' wanna see. Hoes gon' wanna date a nigga like myself and lights come on, I'm who they peep. I'm selling niggas a dream. I'm taking these bitches' innocence. Where did the world go wrong? I don't know when, I don't give a shit. All I know, give me my paper. All I know, give me my check. All of those who don't respect can suck a dick and meet the tech. Suckers get to meet the maker when we meet and not detect you sending threats. Put a hole in his esophagus for talking out beside his neck. I'm out here selling cocaine, eggs, and his weed, even got the lean. I grew up inside the dope game. Me broke, what the fuck you mean? Couple $1,000 in my jeans, chopper in the trunk like a spare tire. Mama brought me hooked on finance, to be honest, I still can't spare tire. Fuck a job, fuck good credit, fuck a loan, if I can buy it, then it's dead it. Fuck love, fuck a girlfriend, matter of fact, after we fuck the fuck around me. Fake hate, real niggas pound me, known for the iron like Robert Downey. Been in state feds in the county, y'all extra soft, y'all like bounty. Gold chain swing, put some rims on the Benz. In the kitchen at grandma house cooking chicken, nigga whipping and whipping it. Finna pimp me a bitch, put a bitch on the script. While a weak praise billions getting mad, came from cup noodles to lobster and shrimp. I'm what they don't wanna be. I'm what they don't wanna see. Hold on, wanna date a nigga like myself and knock him in the record street. I'm selling niggas the truth. I'm giving these bitches inspiration. I know somewhere we went wrong, but we'll be Gucci. All we need is patience. All I know, knowledge is power. All I know, power corrupts. Your oppressor idols on your dresser, and that's how I know that you stuck. Black nigga never killed a member of the clan, but killing his own fam. Never commit a crime out the country or another state, only in homeland. Stressing his mama while she support him. She second guessed the option to abort him. His daddy a pimp and killer, but they caught him. Independent women, household bottom, suffer from lack of identity. BT a nigga remedy. Niggas be shopping that look like they popping and on the low, those on the tendencies. Build credit, why buy wealth when you rent a place and you still working? Lease a fan, build yourself a plan so when you trade it in, shit is still worth it. Real feel me, fake hate a nigga. Want to judge and debate a shit. I know the system that created niggas, the reason behind all this craziness. So open up a book, let your spirit get empowered. Watch a fake coward as the power towers bloom like a flower, nigga. Stop all that nigga shit. Stop being ignorant. I bet when you finish it, you will bear witness that you been listening to hypocrites.
Why y'all hate on me? Why y'all hate on me?
Yeah. My whole life's been fucked since an early age. I ain't do this no more, so I had to get paid. Out in the cold, yes, out in the rain. Had no whip, not even changes in cold gang. You wanna hate on the player based on his face. You weren't there when I was filthy than a motherfucker. Trying to make some cool dope for switches and weed. Trying to make a little profit for my CDs. Damn, life's a bitch in the hood though. Now I drive a foreign whip, talking business on the phone. They say money talks, but we don't compensate. We just pull all night, so we stay away. You ever smell the early morning, no sun, no. Out trying to climb, we wake up just to cake up. They always said I'd be the next soon to come up. Since day when I've been hustling till the sun up.
Why try to hate on me when you know I'm coming up and when you see me in the streets? Don't even bother looking my way, cause I'ma be on top and gonna make it someday, yeah. Why try to hate on me when you know I'm coming up and when you see me in the streets? Don't even bother looking my way, cause I'll be on top and gonna make it someday, yeah.
Ever since I came up, young niggas been caked up. I can't figure out why these lame niggas hate, bruh. Fuck you up, I'ma hustle hard, get dope, pull all nights and pull hoes. Got phone skills to bring the fold. My CD sales ain't right, and it's back to the block with the Glock and the progress pop. In the trap, I'm rocking the blow. It's real out shit. From the East Bay to the streets of the stove. Every day I'm out shit, racing the snow. Like the post office. Throw things on me cause I post off. Long big trees and it got me caught. 50 barrels hating that shit. Suck a man cause a bitch ride my dick like a Harley Davidson. You can have a back, man. I'm too busy cheddar chasing. Listen to the bullshit. I got no time to be wasting.
Why try hate on me when you know I'm coming up and when you see me in the streets? Don't even bother looking my way, cause I'ma be on top and gonna make it someday, yeah. Why try hate on me when you know I'm coming up and when you see me in the streets? Don't even bother looking my way, cause I'll be on top and gonna make it someday, yeah. Why try hate on me when you know I'm coming up and when you see me in the streets? Don't even bother looking my way, cause I'ma be on top and gonna make it someday, yeah. Why try hate on me when you know I'm coming up and when you see me in the streets? Don't even bother looking my way, cause I'll be on top and gonna make it someday, yeah.
Let's go. He don't even know me yet, but he really tryna see what's next. You are out of town, nigga. You just wanna see me flex. Don't know who I were, no guess. Oh yes, that's Gucci, Louis, Prada. He gon' spend a couple dollars. Need some lipstick on his collar. Heard the fuckboys tryna holler. We get on like a light. Different city every night. If I want it, then he swipe. And remind me, keep it tight. Spin a check on me, ain't nothing changed. Didn't give him brain, he did all the above. He gon' make it rain, groupies go insane. All the money in the world can't buy my love. Baby, I can tell that you ballin'. You really can't buy my love. With all your money just because. You really can't buy my love. Paper ain't gon' catch you when you fallin'. You really can't buy my love. Money ain't gon' help you buy my love. You really know. He don't even know me yet. All he wanna do is flex. And he just wanna see what's next. Baby boy be blowing checks. Oh yes, flex, flex, blowing checks. Flex, flex, blowing checks. He sold his soul and bought me a range and a new ass. I'm so vain. Spit the check on a kitty, then a new one came. Funny what we do for the fame. What a shame, yeah, you cute as hell with a couple mil. Lose all that shit, see who really down. Say he wanna keep me around. Treat me like it's fortune, I'm the best thing he found. He buy it, then I stank. I get everything I want. Bro hoes tell me I'm a cunt, cause I rock it and I flank. My bank account got a few zeros. He think he a hero, I give no fucks. Won't commit till he's with the shit. All the money in the world can't buy my love. Baby, I can tell that you ballin'. You really can't buy my love. With all your money just because. You really can't buy my love. Paper ain't gon' catch you when you fallin'. You really can't buy my love. Money ain't gon' help you buy my love. You really know. He don't even know me yet. All he wanna do is flex. And he just wanna see what's next. Baby boy be blowing checks. Oh yes, flex, flex, blowing checks. Flex, flex, blowing checks.
We back. Hey, hey.
Duuk Soop, we are back, y'all.
Yes, we are, ladies and gentlemen. Oh man, this is an honor. We are back, and we're so happy and fortunate to be back as we are with our first guest. And Lord knows it took me everything in my power to get this young lady here. Miss Misery, are you here with us now?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, great.
How are you? Hi.
I'm good. How are you?
Just fine, just fine. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the incredible artist, writer, Miss Misery in the house. Hi, ma'am. Hi.
Hi. I'm like
Hello.
trying to figure out how to work this. So I see my picture came up, but I couldn't get my video to come up for some reason.
Maybe hit the video box. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's good.
I'm not sure. It's like I'm like, wait, my phone might not support this. Like, do I need a new phone already?
Do you have Zoom on your phone?
I do. I have the app on it.
That's weird. It should be working.
It should be
crazy,
you
right?
You might have to come back out and come right back in. I don't know why, but that's happened to people.
It's happened. Maybe I should try that.
You want to try? We're here.
Let me try that and come back in.
Do your thing. It's all good, man.
Okay.
Oh shit, we got Miss Misery. Oh my god. Such a fan. No. So this is dope. All right. So as Misery is like resetting her camera, we want to say thank you to the chat room again. Boo Boo, thank you for responding. Don't think I should. I will listen. Anytime you're ready to jump off the porch, we will send you the link. So those that don't know Misery is a great writer. I'm gonna let her explain to herself what she does, but she's such a dope ass artist, and it took me a long time to really get her. So I can't wait to actually have her. Yes. I don't know why the chat room is tripping on the YouTube. I can't even join in and write, but thank you to those that are tuned in. And she is connecting audio. And she's back.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can
hear you, but it just connected the audio.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah. We're here though.
Okay, but you can hear me.
We can hear you.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
There we go.
Wait.
There we go. Hey, Misery.
You are there.
I did.
She's there. She did it.
Yeah, I'm not in any makeup or anything. Sorry.
No, don't trip. Don't even trip. We're happy you're here. Don't even trip. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the
Oh.
great writer and artist, Miss Misery, in the house. Yay.
Hello.
So, Misery, for those that don't know of your artistic endeavors, can you please explain to the viewers who you are, what you do, please?
Sure. There's a lot.
Yeah, take your time. It's all about you. It took me a long time to get you, so I got you.
That's true. It's called I'm so busy. I'm sorry. Okay, late night horror hostess Miss Misery of Movie Massacre, originally from the Last Doorway show, and I was also on Creepy Coffee Movie Time in San Francisco on Coffee 20. Writer, a screenwriter, author, producer, director, actress. Yeah, I think that's it. Comic book. I've done comic books. I'm trying to think what I've such a long list. I can't remember everything. It's crazy. Yeah. Just
mother.
Yes.
Wife. Yes. Wife.
And I cook and bake.
What?
Hey, now.
What? Yeah, she's so incredible. So incredible.
I try.
And with the fact that we have Misery, we also invited Nick, the in-house publisher, and
yes,
we invited these two great artists this evening because they represent Black Bed Sheets comic publications, who also helped me and Miss Misery put our book out, Tales of Hip Hop Horror. So we did Tales of Hip Hop Horror together.
That's right, we did.
Super excited about that. We'll talk about this. Oh, there she goes. Hey, ding, 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 ding. So yeah, me, Misery, we did that book together, and working with Misery is incredible. She's really dope. Misery. So, writing, horror, and everything. Tell us, who are you? What made you get into this? Give us the scoop. It's all about you.
Well, when I was really young, a movie would come on every Halloween that I was not allowed to watch. So when I was about, I believe it was 7, could have been 6, but I think it was 7. I snuck into my dad's VHS collection and I grabbed John Carpenter's Halloween, which was the film I was not allowed to watch. And I watched it. It was like maybe 4 or 5 in the morning. And I snuck into the front room and I put it on and watched it. Now, before that, I was watching horror stuff. Like Saturday nights, I'd watch Monsters and Tales from the Dark Side back to back, Twilight Zone, Outer Limits. But I never saw like the slasher film until I saw Halloween. And God, did I fall in love. I just fell in love. I wanted to grow up and be Jamie Lee Curtis. I wanted to be an actress. Of course, as you know, go on and grow, your priorities change. But now it's directing and writing and other things too. But oh my God, Michael Myers. I know I'm sporting a Friday the 13th shirt tonight, but but trust me, I had a Halloween shirt on earlier. But yes, Halloween, John Carpenter's Halloween. I tell you, that did
those
it.
That like, I'm okay. So I'm fortunate as I speak to Raina. I see when I see her face and I talk to her, I see so many people's face when I speak to you. I see Mike, I see Steve, I see like it's a lot of artists I've met in the comic book endeavors, you know, and
yes,
Raina is the homie, but keeping it real, I've been asking you to do Duck Soup for at least 2 years.
Has it been 2 years?
At least.
Jesus.
I've been asking like, Raina, come.
I know,
come.
and every time I'm like, I'm out of town or I'm filming. Crap, I got a deadline for a book. I got it.
And that's why I'm really so blessed to have you this evening. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. This is awesome.
Thank you. We have all right. So I'm gonna wait until Nick gets here, and then we do the whole intro. We made a special one for you guys. It's really cute. But so
I love
when did you start writing? What made you start writing, and when did you start getting into the writing end of it, please?
Okay, so I started writing when I was younger. Of course, horror, like Goosebumps. I got into R.L. Stine's Goosebumps at an early age. I read a lot of Edgar Allan Poe, who had a huge effect on me. And let's see, Christopher Pike, anything horror I could get my hands on. You know, I got my hands on it and I read it. And from there, I would create my own short horror stories. I would like draw out covers. I can't draw worth crap, but I would draw out the covers of these short stories, write them out because I didn't have a typewriter or anything when I was younger. And I would staple them together and have little short stories that I wrote. I was the kid, I kid you not, I was the kid who was under the blanket with a flashlight reading Goosebumps. No joke. And I wanted to, I loved to create at a young age. I loved to create. I loved not being in reality. I wanted to be in fairy tale land. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So and as I got older, you know, same thing with acting or anything else I did. I took acting classes. I took writing classes. And from there, I just honed my craft. And now I have like almost 20 books published today. And it's just more and more and more. It's crazy.
And not just the books, but then also your activities with your acting. You're so modest, but you've also had your own internet series. You've been on Coffee TV. I mean, that's super cool. The fact that you've been all over with your art, that's so on fire. It's dope.
Yeah, when I first started as a horror hostess, what happened was I kept thinking, what can I do to get into the door? You know what I mean? Like, how do I kick in that door and meet people? And I grew up watching Elvira. And I was like, what if I did an interview show, The Last Doorway, which was my first one. And I went to these cons and I went to these events and I interviewed whoever I can and then got my name that way. And it snowballed. Like one episode ended up becoming 85, 86 episodes we did. And that's how I got my foot in the door into the horror industry, is meeting and interviewing and helping promote all these people, you know? So from there, I was asked from Sujoy Sarkar out of Hayward. He has a station at the college he teaches at, Chabot College. And he goes, do you want to do a late night horror show? Now I was doing Last Doorway, and then I got my foot into Creepy Coffee, And then from Creepy Coffee, I started Movie Massacre, hosting movies. Now, at first I said no. I didn't want to host movies because every horror host has hosted the same movie, right? So I was like, why are they going to watch my show if I'm hosting the same movie? But it's all about the horror host. People just love, they will watch Night of the Living Dead till they're blue in the face. But if it's a different host, they just love the segments, the in-betweens. You know what I mean? So I'm happy that I'm starting season 9 of Movie Massacre starting in 2 weeks.
Season
crazy.
fucking 9. That's
Season
crazy.
Right?
That's crazy. So for those that don't know, in a layman's term, she's like the modern day Elvira. Like, wait, I just want to just say, like a modern day Elvira.
Yeah.
I'm so honored to have you. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I feel like I should sign your forehead or something.
I know, please.
No, just kidding.
No, please. Or you can sell one of my shirts. I got hell of them.
Oh, cool.
I got hell of your shirts. Stop it.
Yes.
So on a horror note, okay, so you write horror, you are a horror host. There's some obvious questions we could ask, but like, what's your favorite horror movie, or like, what is? I know, and I came to your show and we did this too. We talked about this on your show because you did have me on your movie.
On Movie Master,
yeah, you Movie
You
Master.
did an episode.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
Oh yeah.
Too. Shit, what are your favorite movies, or your favorite movie, or like your favorite movie genre? Like, what scares you in horror flicks?
What scares me in horror?
Like what scares you? What's like some of your favorite horror flicks lately or in the past, please?
Okay, so obviously, I'm gonna tell you this. It's an exclusive. Nobody knows this.
Tell us.
My 2 favorite all-time movies. John Carpenter's Halloween, of course.
Okay.
Dirty Dancing. Dirty Dancing.
Dirty Dancing?
With Patrick Swayze, baby. Yeah. Yes.
You're such an 80s person. Yeah. You can't hide it.
As for what scares me, home invasion films. Home invasion freaks me out because, like, I'm comfortable in my house and then some crazy maniac breaks in and ties me up and tortures me and then kills me. You know what I'm saying? You feel protective in your home, right? So home invasion scares the crap out of me. Like, literally, the Strangers movie scared the crap out of me.
Like, what about
Scary.
like Rob Zombies, like The House of a Thousand Corpses? And
you know what? It's so funny. When I first saw House of a Thousand Corpses, I didn't get into it. Isn't that crazy? Like, I turned it off within the first 20 minutes and I was like, I'm not into this. And then all of a sudden, years later, I watched it because sometimes, what if I'm not in the mood, or what if I'm going through something? So I watched it years later, maybe like 3 or 4 years later. God, I loved it. I was like, God, this is genius. This is great. He's amazing. And I was like, what was I thinking? I guess it was timing. I don't know. But I do love and respect Rob Zombie. And I know everyone hates on him for a lot. But, everyone has their own way of creating horror and putting it out there. And that's his way. And why wouldn't I respect that? Right?
So you like all of Rob Zombie's reinterpretations of the horror flicks, the like, he did a couple already, right? Like
for Halloween, I'm such a huge John Carpenter girl. Like, the original is so dear to my heart that it scares me when there's remakes or So when I watch it, I'm like, I didn't get into his Halloween ones too much, but I own them. I have watched them. I've watched them over again. I respect them. I respect the way he interpreted it, the way he wanted to. And they had some great parts in it, I thought. But am I like obsessively into it? Not really. I'm just such an original girl. The original, you know what I mean? Right. I still don't know how to feel about the newer ones that Jamie Lee Curtis did. I watched all 3. I like them. I still don't know how to feel about them. Isn't that crazy? I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
No. I mean, I completely understand that. I mean, I have certain things in movies and even songs that I would hate to see redone and they get touched over that would just like fuck with me, like I get that.
Yeah.
So do any of the new movies today any horror, like what was the last horror flick that kind of moves you like lately in the last 10, 15, 20 years?
Ooh.
Because okay, so
I'm trying to think.
I'll follow suit because let me go ask you the same. On an old school horror flick, I think the scariest is Exorcist. Exorcist and Shining are like neck and neck for me as like the greatest horror flicks ever.
Shining is amazing. The Exorcist, I saw The Exorcist. Okay, when I was growing up, I wasn't allowed to watch it. My grandma wouldn't let me to watch it. She didn't want that in the house. So I had to sneak that, right? I gotta tell you, it didn't scare me as much as I thought it would. And I don't like to tell that to people because they're like, oh, you're crazy. It's the scariest movie ever. Well, to me, I don't know what it was. Like I don't know why. It kind of freaked me out, but it wasn't as scary as I thought it would be. I don't know. Isn't that weird?
Well, you know what? Like, so I was a kid in church. I was like an altar boy. So I was heavily into church. And when Exorcist came out, it was so freaky. It took me like 16 times to watch it because I would watch it a little, cut it off. Oh, I can't watch it. It's too much. So it took me a long time to finish it. But when it took me, I did get it done. But honestly, even though Exorcist really was scary, what was scary to me on film was Roots. Like the idea of the Klan and the Klan like running around and doing these acts to people, like that was actually more scarier to me because that was like real, based on reality.
Yeah.
So that was
reality
a lot scarier to me. And then the last 10, 15 years, Get Out was amazing. I love Get Out when Jordan Peele made that. That was fucking fire.
I love Jordan Peele.
Yeah, Jordan Peele.
Jordan Peele is like Jordan Peele. Oh my God. I love M. Night Shyamalan's films. A lot of people don't like some of his films, but I like them. They're different. A lot of you don't like it, but they're different. That's why I'm so drawn to them. The ones people don't usually like, like The Happening or whatever.
So he did The Happening was okay. That was with the trees. I get it.
Bad.
It's all right. It was okay.
It wasn't bad. But I enjoyed it. I liked it. Is it one of those movies I could watch over and over again? Probably not. No. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't randomly just put it on. If it was on TV, sure, I'd click on it and watch it. But would I voluntarily put it on? Probably not.
Hereditary. Excuse me, my accent. That's insane. But I also feel like that's really nuts. But Midsommar
was crazy.
Midsommar is fucking nuts, bro.
Midsommar was crazy. And I'm over here watching it going, how would I get out of this? Right?
That's one of those movies when I'm looking at the single one black dude go with a bunch of white guys and like, bro, you shouldn't have you don't do that.
And because you watched that movie, you're gonna know that. So if something comes up, oh no, I'm cool.
Bro,
all good.
Scariest movie, bro. Scariest movie.
I'm busy that week.
Man, I don't know, man. I haven't really seen nothing super scary. I grew up off of scary movies, so it's like there's a lot of them I like. Like I liked Evil Dead.
Oh, Sam Raimi.
Yeah, Evil Dead. Like I was saying, Rob Zombie movies. I like them.
Is anybody checking for the Evil Dead remake?
I seen it.
I didn't see it yet. Was it good?
I thought it was good. I didn't like the ending. But it was good. It was pretty good. It was old school Evil Dead, but the ending I didn't like.
I was at a con, and then somebody had asked me if I saw the new Candyman. I said not yet, and then and they were like, "Oh, it sucked. It was really bad. I didn't get into it. It's not for Tony. Tony talking blah blah blah." And I'm just like saying like, "Okay, whatever. I'll watch it myself." I finally watched Candyman like maybe 3 or 4 days later because I got it cheap at Walmart. It was finally on sale, and I liked it.
Candyman was
really
good.
good.
Candyman was
Candyman
good.
was good.
Candyman was
Yeah.
good. Candyman was good. Candyman was really good.
Right?
And that was I like how they made it and tied it into the first one, and and then the way it ended, they wrote it so it could be like more Candyman. That shit was dope. Ladies and gentlemen, we are honored and privileged to have our other guests in the house, the good brother Nick. What's up, Nick? Can you hear us?
Hey, yeah, I could hear you. Just had a little problem getting on. I'm not used to Zoom, but I've done it once on my phone. So Zoom was downloaded on my phone. So I thought all I had to do is just, click on the link and everything. And then it wanted me to update. Then it wanted me to get rid of some apps because I didn't have any.
Yeah,
and
it did that.
So now I'm using Francie's phone.
Well, you know what, Nick? It took, for the listeners and the viewers out there in the internet world, this is what hard work took to get these two on the same podcast. Just took Raina 2 years, and maybe Nick, I don't know, 8 months, a year. But I got him. Fuck yeah. How you doing, Nick, tonight? Thank you. Welcome to our podcast. This is my brother in arms. I'm DJ Railroad. That's the good brother Nick.
Hey, what's going on, my man?
Hey, how's it going?
All right.
So, yeah, Nick, Raina's here. We have Raina, Nick. You guys know each other.
Yeah.
Hey, Raina.
Oh, Francie.
Hi, Francie. Thank you, France.
Hello.
Thank you, Francie.
Okay.
Okay, so look,
on the show.
bro, can you do me a solid? Can you toss me the keys, and then I'll go ahead and play the intro, and yeah, it'll be all butter. Can you give me the intro keys, please?
Like the
okay, and hold a minute. Okay, this is okay. My Zoom is now. Hello. My
Hello?
Zoom is, my Zoom is right here. Good. Okay, good. Thank you.
Hello.
All right, so we're working out the kinks. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our podcast that we call Duck Soup the Show. And I'm super excited to have you guys tonight. Please enjoy our intro. And we'll be right back on the other side of the intro. Check it out.
Cool.
I hope you noticed how big of a deal it is that you're here tonight. That's why we wanted to make sure we give you a really good intro.
That was awesome.
Thank you. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our podcast, Duck Soup the Show. We've been doing this for about, I don't know, 8-9 years, some shit, a decade, who knows, for fucking forever. And we have the two from Black Bear Sheets books and great people. We have Nicholas and we have Raina, and these are also my good friends who helped me put my own book out, Tales of Hip Hop Horror. So we have Nicholas. We already warmed up the machine with Raina. Nicholas, how are you this evening? And please let us talk about Black Bear Sheets publications. Like, what made you want to get into it? Please tell the people who you are. The floor is on you, sir.
Oh, okay, thanks. Well, yeah. I've been writing all of my life. I've been writing ever since the third grade, pretty much as far back as I can remember, ever since my third grade teacher told all of his students to, after showing pulling down the screen, showing on a film projector, a lot of the old Disney tall tales like Paul Bunyan and Pecos Bill and Casey at the Bat and stuff. And then they asked us to write our own. And then I got hooked ever since. And I was the only one that kept every week coming up with a new one. And they would have me go up to the class and read it. While, all the rest of the class, they went on to other things. And I just kept going with that, with that concept. And so I've been writing all of my life. I ended up getting first published. I started writing a book called Pray, Sip, and Spray, a horror novel, which had a lot to do with church that I was going to. I kind of was a preacher out of high school, but that's another story. But it's heavily influenced by religion. But I was so pissed off at the churches that at the end I had the church and the pastor blow up at the end and everything. It was called Pray, Sip, and Spray. And when I finished it, I was currently in Los Angeles trying to be an actor. And one of my acting coaches was Walter Koenig, who played Chekhov in the original Star Trek series. And he was coming out with a book at that time in 1988 called Buck Ellis and the Actor Robot. And his publisher's sister was in our class, one of the other students. So I said, hey, I just wrote this book. Can I send it to your brother in New York? She said, sure. So about 3 months later, I got this phone call from Walter's publisher, and he said, Gary Brodsky, and he said, hey, I read Pray, Serpent, and Spray. I'd like to publish it. And then, I did Cartwheels and Kissed the Neighbors. Then shortly after that, I got other things. I quit my job as a security guard because I thought I had it made. So, and I was, and I kept getting all these little work for hire things, being a romance author, which I changed my name to Marcina Shane for a short time, and also with physical fitness books that I had no idea. They just wanted me to write it. They paid me some money. So I did research. I even did a Nancy Reagan novel, but I got paid for that, but I never got published. That published halfway through that. When you come to chapter 7, it says, now that you've gotten this far. But then I got the Halloween 4 gig. They called me up one day and said, hey, we're making a Halloween 4. We're bringing Michael Myers back. And so I thought, hey, great. You want me to write the book? And they sent me the screenplay. They gave me 30 days to do it. And so I ended up doing that. So by the time the paperback Halloween 4, Pray, Serpent, Spray came out, I was working at Video Giant. Because I needed some money. They didn't pay me, then that's a long story. But there would be people that would go to the supermarket across from the shopping center and buy the books on the paperback racks next to Dean R. Koontz and Stephen King books. And then they would come and have me sign them at Video Giant. And then the manager would come out of his office and say, hey, leave him alone. He's supposed to be busy. Come on, keep working harder. Shuffle those movies. It's yeah. So, but I kept writing, and I kind of got screwed by a lot of those big time New York publishers. And I had just about enough with that. So as soon as print on demand started coming out back in the early 2000s, I decided to, since I had all the rights back to my stuff, to self-publish. So in doing that, I kind of learned the ropes of how to format and edit, design book covers and things. And after several years, I thought if I could do it for myself, I could do it for other people. And then I decided, well, why not become a publisher too? I could still write. But if I become a publisher, that'll just add everything, and that turned out to be like the best way to go. As a matter of fact, I've said in many interviews too, being that I have a big church background, my biggest calling is in writing and in this kind of thing that I'm doing, not just writing for myself, but publishing other people. And it's better than anything I ever went to church for. It's like, when you find your lot in life, and you know that that's it, and it works, you just do it, and it works. And so that's it. So, I started as Diverse Media back around 2003. And then in 2008, I decided to call it Black Bedsheet Books, because I utilize black bed sheets in everything from Halloween costumes to throw rugs when I'm painting, to putting on convention tables. And so I thought that Black Bedsheet really means versatility. Some people say, "Oh, you publish erotica," and I'm going, that's not what it means.
That's fine though.
And yeah, so and it turns out, and actually, unlike church, I've been able to influence other people's lives in a profound way, and that's what I like to do, and that's why I like to kind of keep it in the independent arena, and tap into unsung talent, that kind of thing. That way, probably, by the time I die when I'm 90, people say, "Hey, you got me started." That would be great. That would be like not unlike a lot of like, what's the guy that Lloyd Kaufman from Trauma, and people like that just help get people started at the beginning. So I dig that. So that's now what I live for. Now all I do is, besides gardening stuff, is Black Bedsheet Books, and just pumping out book after book, year after year, trying to find new talent. And over the course of time, I've become a better editor, become a better cover designer, formatter, the whole 9 yards. So
Can we please give a shout out to Trauma Vision? Yeah, shout out to that great movie horror franchise. So cool.
Oh yeah, they're excellent. I hear they're remaking Toxic Avenger.
Of course,
they wanted Schwarzenegger to play him, but he's too old now. But yeah, that's another thing. But yeah, so yeah, that's what I'm all about. I have a big desire and passion to publish find new people, find talent, and publish them and promote them, and and do my stuff, and the whole 9 yards. It's really great. That's how I found you.
Yes. And you know what? That is such a segue into a chapter of Tales of Hip Hop Horror. So to have Nicholas here tonight, he's given Raina multiple books, the plug to do their books together. Then Raina and I did our book together. So Raina, can you first talk about the books you and Nicholas have pulled off before our book? Like, can you speak of the books? Yeah, can we? How did you meet Nicholas, and talk about the experience working with him, please?
Well, I met Nick at a convention in Sacramento. I think it was the Sac Horror Convention.
I think so.
Way back in the day, yeah. And I was like, "Oh, you're a publisher." I was like, "Cool." And we hit it off. We were talking about horror and books and all kinds of stuff. And he gave me his card. He's like, "Hit me up when you're ready to publish something." And I was like, "Okay," because I have a poetry book. These are all poems I wrote in high school. So I put that together and sent it to you, but not right away though. I think it still took about a couple more years later. Then I hit you up. I think it was years later.
That was Dislocated Thoughts.
That was Dislocated Thoughts, my poetry book. That's the first thing Nick published. And then after that, I pitched to him my Monsters book series, right? No, Monsters came right after that.
Yeah, I think
Later.
Monsters came right out of that. The first one, the cabin.
The Creature of Snow Cabin.
Yeah.
And I started doing the Monsters books with Nick. And then I did, what else did I publish with you? Slasher Girl.
Oh, well, Slasher Girl recently. Yes, very recently. That was
Recently?
your first adult book that I published. There it
Yeah.
is.
And we also have the Scream of the Night anthology books, 2 out of 3 right now. Third one's almost done.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You were
so yeah.
also in our Rate Us or Die anthology early on, about
Yes, I have a
2013.
short story in there. I wrote
Yeah.
that short story on the way to WonderCon in Anaheim. My friend Oscar Benjamin, he's a photographer. You know Oscar. He
Oh, he's
drove and
awesome.
I rode with him and I wrote that in the back of the car on the whole right there. I'm like, done.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy? So yeah, we got a few books together.
That's so cool. That's cool. And you know what? This is like really cool to see you both in the same room, because you can see the synergy of you guys. Your interaction is genuine, and you guys obviously been doing this for a while together. How long have you guys been working together so far?
Ooh, a long time.
Well, let's see. Probably.
Well, I
at
met
least-
Nick in
This is
2007.
2023. So
I met you
at
in
least
07.
13 for 07. Ooh.
I met you
Wow.
in 2007.
Yeah.
Nice.
Probably 15 years. Maybe 15.
Long
fire.
time.
That's fire.
Many, many moons.
Yeah. And to get you guys both in the same room, and like you can see the energy so dope. So this is a great segue to the fact that Rena spoke of their book that they worked together. Now I speak of Tons of Hip Hop Horror. So it was the quarantine time, and we are all at the house with a lot of time, and I feel like, hey, let me try my attempt of writing a horror like story. And I was really into Tales of the Crypt, but at the time I wanted to do something like Tales of the Crypt, but more hip hop horror. And by the boom, as Rena's holding in her hand, with Black Bear Sheets assistance and love, they helped us put out Tales of Hip Hop Horror. Third Death.
Yes.
Super cool. Thank you, Rena. Yeah.
I think it came out
It came out
fantastically.
Really nice. Came out really nice, yes. I want to say on camera, I want to say thank you again to Nick for helping my dream come true. Thank you. And Rena.
Yeah, you're very welcome. It's my honor too. Age, you're gonna go places. You will go places.
Mm-hmm.
Got to keep it up. Got to keep it up. Got to keep writing. Got to keep doing your stuff.
Thank you. And you're always invited to the podcast. The grind is real. We're gonna keep on pushing, but it's working with good people. Like, that's a big secret to this. Like, it's not always putting out the art, but it's being good to people and have associated relationships. Because I knew Raina for at least 10 years before this. Even we even started talking about this. Yeah, like I just knew you, and I was just like, let me talk to the sis. So
through conventions and SAC.
I got a question for you. How did you two meet?
A SACCon in Sacramento.
Oh, wow. All roads lead to SACCon.
Maybe it was the same one.
Maybe.
Probably. Yeah.
It probably was the same one. That's where a Sacramento convention's where I first met everybody. Yeah.
It's so cool to we all kind of grew up on that. So shout out to Sacramento. Shout out to all the cons. What the fuck? All the cons. Right?
I'll be going back there in a few weeks.
What's the next con? Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
yeah. That's right. Yeah.
Ooh,
I won't be able to go there yet. I really want to get out and go to some of these and stuff, but it's still, I got so much going on that I just can't yet.
Right.
Like I used to all the time.
It gets crazy busy.
Rena, do you know if there's any openings at Sinister Con? Is there any con? Is the next con in Sacramento? Is it Creature Con?
Sinister Creature Con.
Yeah. Can you? If there's any spots open left, I need to check because I would love to get a booth up there and help sing the book.
Yeah. I can try to find out.
That'll be sweet if you
can.
Yeah, we'll talk.
Yeah.
Okay. We have an audio of a chapter of Tales of Hip Hop Horror. And we play music and stuff here, but I figure it would be so dope if we can give it a little spin, like hit play for a couple minutes. I don't know, 7, 8 minutes or some shit like that. And this is an audio of one of the chapters from Tales of Hip Hop Horror, read by my good friend Anna Kay. A lot of people who helped me assist me and help me put this together. Ro, can we play that video?
Cool.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Hip Hop Horror Thug Death audiobook. Thank you, guys. Check it out.
Tales of Hip Hop Horror, Thug Death, by H. Scott and Raina Young. Chapter 1, The Haunted Mic. The crowd roared as the young MC Legendary finished his set. The lights from above hit his face as he stared off into the crowd cheering his name. But even with all the excitement of everyone loving his music, he didn't care. He was numb. Legendary walked off stage to see the owner, Big Paul, applauding another fantastic night, telling him how great he is. Legendary didn't give a shit. "Where's the money?" he asked him. Big Paul was taken aback by his attitude. "What's wrong with it, Legend? That was a great set." "Whatever. Stop kissing my ass and just pay me." Big Paul shook his head, slid his hand into the pocket of his blue suit jacket, and pulled up cash. He's been putting up with Legendary's bullshit for a while now and is getting tired of being treated like shit by him. Legendary grabbed it from him, spit a few words out under his breath, and walked into his dressing room, slamming the door behind him. Taking a deep breath, Big Paul stopped one of the sound guys to ask him if he knew what was up with Legend, but his answer was the same as everyone else's. He's always an asshole. Legendary sat back in his chair and looked at himself in the mirror. He wasn't into rapping anymore. It made good money, that's all. He was exhausted. All he wanted to do was grab his things and head home. His dressing room door swung open. "Yo, Legendary, your friends are out there. They want to see you." Legendary turned around. "What the hell did I tell you about being disrespectful by not knocking on my fucking door?" "Sorry, bro." "Sorry? You're sorry. Man, fuck you. Close my door." "What about your fans?" "I don't give a rat's fucking ass about my fans. Now close the door," he shouted. "I told that fucking bitch to knock. Shit," he said to himself. Legendary grabbed his shit and left, pulling down his hat and throwing on some big-ass glasses, ignoring his fans every step of the way until he hit his limo. Looking out of the tinted window, he watched as his fans screamed out for him. He sat there shaking his head. What a bunch of fucking idiots, he thought before telling the driver to hurry up and go. Legendary walked to the Hot Records offices, ready to fight with Mr. Jones, the label's top-notch head honcho. He's been pissing himself over the way Legendary has been treating his fans. If it weren't for the fans, there would be no Legendary, and he always needed to be reminded of that. Legendary sat there, staring straight ahead, listening to the words coming out of his mouth go up and over his head. He didn't give a shit what he was saying, and didn't want to be there. He had better things to do. Of course, coming in there once in a while to show his face kept Jones off his back for a minute. It's something he had to deal with. Jones noticed he wasn't paying attention to anything he was saying. Legend, are you listening to me? I'm talking to you." Legend rolled his eyes. "Don't roll your eyes at me anymore. Your fans made you who you are today, and you need to show more appreciation to them. Or else what? Do you not hear yourself right now? You sound like an inconsiderate asshole, and you need to stop." "Stop what? You want me to make my numbers, that's all." Jones sat back in his chair. "Yes, you're damn right I do. Your numbers are what makes you so legendary. Do you not understand that you have outsold Tupac, Biggie, and even Jay-Z fucking combined? You truly are legendary, and to continue being legendary, you must keep up with your numbers, and that means paying attention to your fans." Legendary stood up. "The way I see it, I put money in your pocket, so there is no problem here." Jones stood up. "No problem? Seriously?" Legend put his hands down on the table and leaned in. "What's the problem, Jones. He knew he wasn't going to get through to him. Nothing. I guess there's no problem. He shook his head and watched as he exited his office, but not before Legendary could get one more jab at him. That's right. There's no damn problem here. Legend stomped out of there, pissed off his time was wasted. Jones yelled out, "Make sure you're not late for your gig tonight, please." Yeah, whatever. That night at the show, the crowd was moving to the beat, and Legendary was rapping on the mic like no tomorrow. The people were rapping his verses with him and bobbing their heads to the music. He began rapping. "I'm the king of this city, you know who I am. I'ma steal your girlfriend and commit some sins. I don't care if you hate me, fuck you too. While I'm at it, I'll steal your sister, 'cause that's how I do." When he finished one song and started another, the audience cheered. He looked out past the lights glaring off his face to see another sold-out show out there. That's right, he brings his numbers every time, he thought, so Mr. Jones should shut it. Once he finished spitting that shit, he brought his lips back up to the mic and screamed out, "I'm legendary, bitch." He held out the mic and dropped it. Once it hit the floor, it broke in half. The audience went crazy about it. He looked down at the mic, now in two pieces, and back up at the crowd. "You see that shit? I did that. You know why? Because I don't even know my strength. 'Cause I'm legendary." He raised his arms out with his middle fingers up in the air toward everyone. They all flipped him off back, and he loved it. Legendary walked backstage. "Get me another mic ASAP. Hurry up." All the roadies were running around trying to find him another mic, but there were none. Every time someone told him they couldn't find one, he got more pissed off, and the crowd became bored. Minute by minute, he wasn't on stage. "Someone get me a motherfucking mic now," he screamed out at everyone running around him, doing their best to find him one. "This is some fucking bullshit right now." Every person cursing under their breath about him and how annoying he was. They were all sick of his ego shit, but needed the job. One of the roadies, who had been with Legendary for a while now, ran up to him. "I found one in the control room. This one has your name on it. I think it's our last one." "My name's on it?" He grabbed it from him. He looked down to see his name in gold engraved across the mic. "Now that's what I'm talking about. Where the fuck were you peeps hiding this shit? This is dope." He walked back on stage and began rapping his next song. The crowd went wild once he hit that stage again. It was another fantastic night for Legend, but now it was time to hit that studio again and begin his new album. He went home that night with his new mic, placed it on the kitchen counter, and grabbed some grub before bed. The next morning, he awoke to his mic lying next to him in bed. Still groggily, but weirded out, he grabbed hold of it and walked around his place to make sure he was alone, and he was. He shook it off as nothing and jumped in the shower only to hear a strange noise outside the back of the door. When he walked out, the mic was on the rug outside the door. He picked it up and looked around his room. "I must be tired or something." He shined it off again, letting it roll off his shoulders, and continued getting ready. The limo was to show up any minute to take him to the studio. As he packed his bag, he made sure the mic was in there. Every time he looked at it, he got a weird vibe from it, almost as if it was peeking into his soul. But nonetheless, he had work to do, so he shrugged off the feeling and hit the studio. "I'm gonna hit the piss room, get my shit together for me, and I'll be right back," he told the assistant Jeremy. Jeremy was there to make sure his studio time was comfortable. Whatever he needed, Jeremy took care of it. Once Legend was back, he saw his mic up and ready to go. "Did you all see my new mic? Jones must have gotten for me as a sorry for wasting my time the other day." Jeremy and Adam, one of the producers, smiled. "Yeah, that's nice, Legend." Legendary shook his head. "Yeah, that's nice," he laughed. "You a bunch of jealous fucks, and you know it." Jeremy let out a breath, knowing it was going to be a long day, and Adam rolled his eyes as he figured he'd be doing a lot for the day. "Which song are we starting with?" he asked as he grabbed the mic. Once it was in his hand, he felt the vibration of power flow through his hand and throughout his body. "Whoa. You ready to go, Lil?" Legend cut off Adam. "I'll start with whatever I want." Adam rolled his eyes once again. "All right. I'm legendary," he said to himself. Jeremy and Adam gave each other a weird look. over him, staring at his mic. Whenever you're ready, Adam said. Legendary pulled the mic up to his lips and began rapping. I'm a legend, sucker. Rocking the mic's a gift. I'm a legend, y'all. You haters ain't nothing but shit. I'm a legend, so who gives a fuck what you got? I'm a legend who sold more than your Biggie and Tupac. Legend stopped rapping. He put his hands in the air, letting Adam know to stop recording. Why'd you stop? You were doing great. Man, shut the fuck up and play it back. Fine. Adam played it back for him to hear. I'm a legend, sucker. Rocking the mics is a gift. I'm a legend, y'all. You haters ain't nothing but shit. I'm a legend, so who gives a fuck what you got? I'm a legend because I bit the style of Biggie and Tupac combined. Jeremy and Adam burst out laughing. Adam was practically on the floor from what he heard. That's so true, too. I can't believe you said it. Jeremy immediately stopped laughing when he saw Legendary's face. Legendary crossed his arms. He was not happy. I didn't say that. Adam shook his head. Yes, you did. It's what's recorded. I'm telling you, I did not say that shit. Adam rolled his eyes. No, you did. Shut the fuck up. If you want to keep feeding your fat-ass wife and kids, then shut the fuck up and let's do that again. Adam stopped chuckling. Why the fuck you gotta drag my family into this, bruh? Why the fuck not? Now shut up and record. Legendary put his headphones back on, grabbed the mic and began to rap. I'm a bitch ass who doesn't know how to rap. My songs suck, and I'm full of crap. I talk shit to everyone because I'm insecure. I honestly lack talent, that's for sure. Jeremy came right at him. What the hell is he singing? I have no clue what's going on with him. Maybe he's having a nervous breakdown. Jeremy shrugged. Maybe. Legendary continued. I'm a studio gangster that doesn't care. I don't care about hip-hop or my fanfare. Legendary put his hands up. This isn't coming out right. Adam stopped the music. You're telling me? I don't know what's wrong with my fucking head. Jeremy chimed in. Maybe you need a break. Motherfucker, I just got here. Don't need a fucking break. What the fuck? Sorry, Legend was just thinking out loud. Well, stop thinking. Legend hit his head over and over again. What the fuck is wrong with me? Adam and Jeremy watched as he talked to himself in the booth, trying to figure out what was wrong with his flow. Legend paced back and forth, glancing around the room until he looked over at his mic sitting there on the stand. He went into a trance as the mic called out to him to keep rapping. Legend called out to Jeremy. Yo, go get me another mic, now. Okay. Jeremy rushed off right away to look for one. I'll be right back, Legend said. He grabbed the mic and walked out the back door to the alley, looked at the mic, staring back at him. It's you. It's you, isn't it? He threw it in the trash and shook his head. Fucking bitch ass bull. Legendary walked back in, taking a deep breath and letting it out. He was ready to get back in there and continue, this time doing it right. But when he walked back into the studio, that damn mic was there on the stand. He was walking right up to it. You think this shit is funny, don't you? Don't you? Adam sat there wondering why the hell he was talking to the mic. He watched as Legendary grabbed the mic and threw it down full force on the floor. Take that. The mic didn't break though. He picked it back up and threw it down again, and still it didn't break. He stopped rapping. What the hell? You won't let me lie. Jeremy ran in yelling. I found another mic. Give it to me, he yelled back. He grabbed it from him and began rapping again. Legendary's going to burn in hip-hop hell. His career's done. Can't you even tell? He's a little bitch ass who needs to die for treating people like shit and constantly lies. He stopped rapping, dropping the mic to the floor. I rolled over to show his name there etched in gold. It's the mic, he whispered. Adam let him know they found more mics if he wanted another one. He nodded his head yes as he continued staring at the mic on the floor. Traumatized, mesmerized by it. When Adam entered the booth to give him another one, he pointed at it. Do you see that? Adam looked at it. My name on it. Looking at me. Dude, why do you keep saying your name is on the mic? It's not. It's just a regular mic. Are you okay? He handed him the other mic to see his name etched in gold on the side of that one as well. He dropped it to the floor. No! He screamed, no! He began to scream at Adam and Jeremy. Get me another mic. I want another mic now. Jeremy walked in, handing him another mic with his name etched in gold on the side. No, no, no. Give me more. Give me another one. What the fuck? Jeremy whispered under his breath while walking out of the studio, shaking his head. He wasn't sure what drugs Legendary was on, but he was tripping hard. Jeremy came back with a box of mics, only for Legendary to find that every mic had his name etched in gold on the side of it. Fuck! He yelled out, crazily going through the box in the booth as Adam and Jeremy looked on at his mental breakdown. I'll never be able to rap again. I'll never be able to rap again. He repeated to himself as he sat there on the floor of the booth, confusedly looking on at the box of mics. He never did rap again because every time he picked up a mic, he saw his name etched in gold. The curse that followed him around is something he deserved. When treating people like shit, shit comes back to you. Legendary was legendary no more.
I pray that wasn't too long for you guys. I pray that wasn't too long.
I read along with it.
I pray it wasn't too long, but thank you. Thank you
did a
so
great
much.
job at putting that together.
Yeah, that was a good job.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Thank you. I want to give a shout out to my sister who read it, the story, Anna K. Sweet female.
Fantastic.
She wouldn't say the N-word like I wrote it, but it's cool. Like it's cool.
I feel it. I wouldn't have said it either.
Yeah, it's all good. We also have my sister who just walked in the building. Shantae, are you with us, sister? There.
Yeah, I'm with y'all. I'm not on camera, but I'm with y'all because I'm working. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
all good.
But
It's all good.
I had to step in. I'm Mama Soop. I had to make sure I came and supported. You know what I'm saying? My brother. I mean, I love you guys. You know what I'm saying? How you doing, Raina? You know what I'm saying? How you doing? Like I'm just, you know what I'm saying? How you doing? What's that? What his name is?
So,
Fancy Weatherman. Like, okay, what's going on with it? You know what I'm saying?
That's Nick.
I just wanted to just say hello. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to come through and show some love. You know what I'm saying? Like I might not be on camera, but I'm here. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
like I
ma'am.
wanted to
Yes,
just make
ma'am.
sure I support it.
So,
y'all know who I am. So
yes, ma'am.
I just wanted to make sure I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm here. I got work to do, but
yes, ma'am.
I love you, Age. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Thank you. Thank you.
Family. You know what I'm saying?
So, Raina,
I want to
Nick,
make sure that I share, you know what I mean, our, the show or whatever. And I just want to just say, like, I'm just so happy to see like some great artists here, some great people that's doing a whole bunch of good things. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really, really just appreciated to just be in y'all presence. So I just want to say that, you know what I mean? I just want to be here and say that.
So Raina and Nick.
Oh yeah, nice to meet you too.
Raina and Nick, we've all kind of met at the Sacramento Comic Book Convention or the Comic Book Con. And Shantae, I also met her as a cosplayer at the Comic Book Convention. You probably seen her before.
I don't know what's wrong with my earphones.
Yeah,
What'd you say? Okay, what'd you say? Cool.
No, but we all kind of met through the Comic Book Convention because Raina and Nick, we all met at the
I know who
Sacramento
Raina
Comic Book
is,
Con.
though,
Yes.
for sure. Like, I know who Raina is. I know who Raina is, but I never met Fancy before. Like, I don't know. I think I've seen him before, but what's going on with you?
Just chilling.
Oh, okay. Chilling.
Chilling now. As soon as I get off, I'll have work to do.
Yeah.
I know.
Deadlines.
Rena, I also know that we have you for a limit. I know our time is almost up. I don't know if you want. I don't know what time you want going to leave, but before you leave,
my invisible watch says
it's like 9:15. Yeah, no, I know.
No, watch. I'm so Raina. You funny because I actually like really know like I know like who you are, so it's funny like you is
Oh,
just so fun. Like you always so fun on like your page. You always so fun on your stuff. You know what I'm
thank
saying?
you.
Like I love it. I love it. Me and you gonna definitely hook up. Like I hate that like my Saturday got crazy, but you know I'm here. But like you is
Yeah.
so fun. Like Age is like he got you up on here. Like I love that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
he always
wish I
bring
could have
like
came
the
on
dope
last weekend,
people.
but it got
Nah,
crazy and like
nah,
so
Yeah, he
glad I was
always bring
able
yo,
to
like the
come on
dope people
tonight.
all the time.
nah, love. You know, because I know it took us a while to get you, and I'm real fortunate to have
Yeah,
you for the time we
I
do have
know.
you.
I get so I get so
you
busy
gotta
and then
come more often.
filming the shows and doing it's like, oh my God, it starts to pile up.
And you're on your ninth season of your movie
Yes.
Massacre. That's
Yeah.
so crazy.
That's
That is
No.
so crazy.
speaking of movies. Age got his. I know y'all probably already talked about it. I'm late,
No,
but
no, no. No,
Age
because you
got
know,
his movie. He about to do.
yeah,
He about to get his little. He gonna get his little movie on. He about to get his little. You know, we gonna get his awards. We gonna get
it's
him
all good.
awards.
It's good. It's good. But you know,
Yeah.
I'm fortunate to even link up with, once again, this is the reflection of having relationships. Nicholas,
Yeah.
Raina, I want to say thank you so much. Raina, I don't know what time exactly you want to leave,
Age
Oh,
but just
again
give
is
me,
glowing.
it's 9:15.
yeah, I
But
got a little bit more time.
all right, thank you.
Yeah.
Nick, we also had
Yeah,
a whole conversation
Okay,
of,
so his name is Your name is Nick.
yeah, Nicholas.
yeah, I'm Nick.
Oh.
Yeah. So we had a whole conversation of movies and books and
Mm-hmm.
whatnot. So from you, Nick, what is your favorite horror movie from the past? And has there been a good horror movie in the last 10, 15 years that moved you?
Oh well, my favorite
Past and
horror
15
movie.
present.
years.
Um, um, I thought that Alien was a great science fiction horror movie, the original Alien.
Yes.
But I like well, Phantasm actually comes to mind. Something that's a little bit earlier, like 70s, that kind of inspired me. You know, it's funny because two movies that really inspired me and my writing and gave me nightmares when I was a kid was actually the original The Blob, and then It's Alive by Larry
Nice.
Cohen,
Now
about the
Age
killer
said
baby.
that shit before. He said that shit before on Soup. Like he was that's one of the ones one of the movies that he had actually had brought up. That's crazy that you
Yeah,
said that.
yeah. Because
Mm.
I was like
That's
born in
old school.
'66, so
Mm-hmm.
uh, I saw the Blob when I was a kid.
Yeah, that's old school.
Blob is
That's
cool.
old school. These
Blob is
these
Yeah,
cool.
young
yeah.
cats don't know. These young cats don't know.
Um, that's
Yeah.
so cool. So what about like in the last 10, 15 years? Has there been a movie that really moved you?
Yes, not always necessarily horror, but I'm like really drawn to horror science fiction stuff that has like horror elements. But you know, I really think that Hellraiser, Clive Barker's Hellraiser, I mean that dude. I mean, Stephen King is really great as a writer, but he's a terrible director. And on the other hand, Clive Barker actually proved his shit. I mean, he's a not only a great writer but a great director too. So, Hellraiser, the original Hellraiser, was actually really something at the time. There's a lot of things. If I really think about it,
The
it'll probably
original
take too much of your
Hellraiser.
time.
I've never
I
heard
really
someone
like
really
the old.
speak about the original Hellraiser before.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I've never like nobody ever really thinks about like some of the old school things like that, like Hellraiser. Crazy.
But Hellraiser just had a remake. Did you like the remake?
That's
I thought, yeah,
savage.
it was good.
You
I
said the
didn't consider
blob
it a
and
remake.
stuff too.
I considered it like if there wasn't any Hellraisers and they made this
Mm,
movie, but not necessarily a remake, because then it would
mm.
have gone through the old the original story. But I liked it. I really dug the female Pinhead. Really dug the female
That's
Pinhead.
pretty cool.
So y'all really that's what what's I don't want to take over the interview like because this is my brother's show, but like you know what I mean, like how y'all like I never really asked anybody like how they felt about like the whole thing like with Hellraiser, like the female version of it, because that was a controversy, you know what I'm saying? But I really feel like that was kind of dope. Like I feel like that made sense, you know what I mean? Like maybe that's just me, but I grew up with original Hellraiser, but I felt like that made it scarier a little bit. It's a woman, you know what I'm saying? Like that made it, Brandon, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I
like
think
that made it crazy.
The female Pinhead was cool.
Yeah, I don't think it matters whether it was original or the newer one. I think they both were. But yeah, having a female was a lot more exciting to look at.
It was exciting to look at. Girl, it was like that bitch on her period. But it just made it different. Like it was just kind of like, cause I feel like women in horror movies is just scarier. You know what I'm saying? Like we just scary. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like we scary as hell. Like it just kind of just made sense for that to be like that. Like, that's crazy. But that's kind of dope that he brought that up though. Yeah.
In the original Hellraiser, the book, the Hellbound Heart. The Hellbound Heart, where it came from.
I haven't drawn that yet. I haven't even drawn
okay, wait.
Yet.
There's crazy feedback on somebody's gizmo. I don't know whose it is, but one of the gizmos is crazy feedback. I don't know. How about
your
this?
skin is glowing, Ed.
Thank you. If you guys can, I don't know if we're not talking. I don't know if we could mute and unmute as we're talking, because I think that I don't know if the feedback is that, but it's not that bad right now. I guess
I got nothing going on in my background.
You guys hear it? All right, whatever. I'm just happy that everyone's here. Thank you. It took so much to get you guys here. All right, so look, moving forward. So are you guys still active in going to the conventions with new properties? Like Nick, obviously Rena is going to conventions soon, but are you back on the comic book circuit, like the cons and whatnot? Are you onto those?
Not yet. I really want to go this time to Sinister Creature Con this month, but I can't because I have so many different things to do. But I'm going to try to make it a point to go out. I'm generally a hermit these days. I kind of stay at home. Everything. It's like the aftermath of the COVID thing. I'm so used to it now. But I mean, besides, I've got my own home-based business, Black Bed Sheet, and a lot of people come to me instead of me going to them. And I've got this thing every Halloween where we get like 1,000 trick-or-treaters and stuff, and I sign books and things. So, but I know I've got to get out of my hermit status, crawl out from under my rock, and I've got to go. It's not going to be, hopefully it'll be after this summer if I get a chance. But I'd like to start again. I just have to get my P's and Q's together here with my agenda sheet and stuff. I'm so busy with that. It's hard to make appearances lately.
Yeah. And Rena, we know you're active. And what's the new in your future? What do you have cooking with like on the horizon? Thank you, Boo Boo, for saying it's a great show. Boo Boo saying it's a great show. Thank you, Boo Boo. What's on the horizon, Rena?
Well, right now, I've been doing a lot of writing lately, but I've got season 9 of Movie Massacre filming coming up very soon. I have another short film that's in pre-production right now. And then I've been writing a lot. So as Sinister's coming up, and so I'm going to have my newest Miss Misery book there that I wrote.
Tell us about it. Tell us about your book.
It's kind of like an adventure with Mr. Torture and I. We moved to this small town called Erie because I'm hosting the Saturday night shows at the local theater there. And the new mansion we moved into is haunted. And I want that ghost out of my home because it's annoying. So it's kind of like so it's a story.
I want
about,
the ghost out of my home. I heard it.
Yeah.
That's fine.
So it's a lot of you know, just Miss Misery, Mr. Torture, and kind of like our life in this new town and things we're going through and the people we meet, things like that. It's pretty cool. When Elvira had a few books in the early 90s come out, and I thought, why not Miss Misery make a few, right? So this is the first one that's out now called Ghastly Ghost.
I would like to let you know, Miss Misery, you know, I think you should know that before we got to be this cool, I am a genuine fan, like truly of your art and work. That's why I'm always like, let me get a t-shirt. I've been rocking your shirt. You know, I rock your shit hella hard. I need a new Miss Misery shirt. I need a new Miss Misery shirt. I need some new merch.
All right, cool. Yes.
That is, you know, I love like the energy tonight. Like I'm sorry I'm so late and I'm working, but like I love the energy tonight. Like y'all are just like Raina. It's so good to see you. Like it's so good to see you. We got to link up. But
it's good to see your picture.
I know you know who I like. You know who I am already, but it's like it's good to see you. Like I'm just kind of like you. We gonna link up, but I'm just happy. Age looks great. Everybody look great, but like I'm just like the questions and everything. Like I watched some of it before I got on. Like it's been a good show. So
oh man, it's amazing.
It's been a good show.
And
shout out to my Soop family, you know.
And the fact that it took 2 years to make this happen, I'm like, this is a crazy episode because it took forever to make this happen. So once again, I'm gonna say thank you to you both for coming out, man. Seriously. All right, so look, we're at the 9:30. We haven't had any music this evening, and we've been like, I've been trying to just accommodate
conversation has been the peak.
And you're keeping you guys on point. But bro, can we do like a 2-song mood, like a couple songs, just to like have a music break? And guys,
Raina,
I don't know if you guys are going to be able to stay for the whole ep. It's only 30 more minutes, but if you can, we appreciate it. But if you have to leave now, please let the people know how to find you. But if you're gonna hang out with us for the last 30 minutes, just hang, please. Is that okay?
Yes. No, I'm
yes,
here.
Nicholas.
I'm here with you, I'm here with you, brother.
Yes, Nicholas.
I think, sometime if you haven't yet, you've got to play some music by Damn It, which is with Misery Raina's interviews and stuff. She's always like, you know, she's great first and foremost.
Okay.
Miss Misery, but
Nick.
I want to take a mention of her husband John Gillette has a band called Damn It that does the music for her videos and for things. And Damn It, sometimes you've got there you are, Raina. You're going, thanks, Nick. Damn It's a great band that you should focus sometime.
So Nick, I think you have another phone in the room picking up your feedback. So Stratus C5, your other phone in your room.
You're getting echoed.
If you could mute that one.
He lit where he at. He picking up all the smoke.
If you could just mute the other phone, because it's picking up your feedback.
Is it better?
That's better. Thank you.
Oh,
Can
yeah.
you repeat that? And then Raina,
also,
is it possible that we could find some Damn It on YouTube? Is Damn It
not like Damn It is on YouTube.
Can we pull up any of their songs?
You could look up Damn It SF.
Hey, can we do that, bro? Is that possible?
All right, so what are we looking up?
Basic.
Damn It SF. It's DAMMIT SF.
Who is
not like the cigarettes.
Stratus? Who's Stratus? Who's that?
Oh, man, never mind. Give me a
Damn It SF, like San Francisco SF?
Yeah. Yeah. If you go on YouTube and just put Damn It SF, there should be a.
Oh.
Yeah, Stratus C5. If you could mute that phone,
I have to double
I
check.
think you're
but
picking
should
up
be-
a lot of feedback, Nick. Nicholas, your other phone is picking up feedback.
All right. So when I pull up, damn it, SF, I see stacked like pancakes.
Oh,
No, I say you see pancakes.
No,
I'm feeling it.
I'm trying to think why
What you talking about?
And it's spelled
I'm
damn it like
telling
DAMMITSF.
Uh-huh.
Is it all together or is the SF is separate?
It should be all together, I believe.
Okay, let me try that then.
It's been changed,
I
but I
separated.
think it has.
Stratus C5, your phone
Or-
is picking up all the feedback. Can we please mute that other phone?
Or you can look up damn it and then darker and darker.
She said damn it.
Now it's giving me a bunch of Blink 82 songs. Hold on.
If you put damn it darker and darker, that might come up actually.
Damn it, darker.
Darker and darker.
Hey.
Damn it, darker.
And darker.
Like darker twice or darker and darker?
Just put darker and darker.
You put darker and darker.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then see if that'll come up.
And put it all together or separate?
Separate.
Separate. Okay.
That might come up a lot better.
Wouldn't it be easier if it was last doorway
and darker?
Because I don't want to wait till it's like, okay, I'm on my way to a job and then go and then
I should have sent a link earlier. I should have sent a link earlier. I didn't even
Is the name of the song? Is this like a video?
Yeah, there is a music video for it, and that's the song.
Damn it, darker and darker. American Dream Records.
Yes.
Telephone. So you're one.
So yeah, I see it. This is it. I think it's it.
Yeah, I wrote and directed that video.
Oh, nice.
Then I texted her
Can
and
we
I
play it?
know
Yo,
Who is that? What's the?
I know
what's going on in the
Stratus C5.
background?
There is a phone in the background that is picking up all the feedback. There's a
I don't
spare
know
phone.
what that is.
Whoever's phone that is, can you please?
I
mute
muted.
that?
I muted Stratus for
Thank
now.
you. Thank you, bro. My brother. I
Oh
owe you.
my! I know
Thank
my
you.
brother.
Yeah, it's all good. All right, so look. Now we can play. Yo, Rena, Nick, can you please introduce
Age
the video?
glowing. Look at the skin though.
Can you
Look at the
please?
cocoa butter. Look at the
Thank you.
cocoa butter.
Thank you. Can we introduce the video, the damn it? And this is really cool. You know what, Ray? You should damn near have your husband. Is he there to come introduce your video?
Ah,
I don't
I'm
know.
irritated. Ah,
Hey, John.
I'm
Tell
irritated.
John to come
Hey,
there. Let's go. Hey, John. Say,
Come here.
say John said
Please?
Age is requesting you to come introduce your
Age is
video.
about to play a damn it song.
We want to interview him. Come, we want to
with
interview
Great
him.
John Gillette.
I told him darker and darker.
Let's do it. Hey,
Right?
we're gonna have a special guest.
Like that's a good song. Of course
Fire.
it is.
Tell John to come on camera.
I'm
This is
trying to.
fire. Ladies and gentlemen,
He doesn't
this-
want to come on camera.
I'm in a win. I can't even get
He
on
doesn't want
camera.
to come on camera.
I'm mad. I can't do it.
He
I'm
doesn't
Yo,
in a
want to
win.
come on camera.
okay. Well,
I'm still
John,
here, though.
I think you look all right.
John, do you mind just saying what's up? Can you introduce your video? Hi, John. Hey, what's up, John? Hey.
Look at the beard. Look at the beard.
The little
dog. Look at
babies.
strong
Hi.
beard.
Hey. How you guys doing? What's up, John? How you doing?
There he is.
Okay, so John, we're gonna end up playing your video for your group.
Cool.
You want to introduce your song? You want to like speak up on it, big it up. Let's speak on your music.
Ah, awesome. Yeah, I'm John from the band Damn It. And which one song you playing?
Darker and darker.
Darker and Darker. Yeah, check it out. This is a good song. It's one of my favorites.
Let's do it, ladies and gentlemen. Duck Shoot the Show. Spontaneous craziness. I love it. I love it. That's a t-shirt right there. All right, well, let's get into it. Ladies and gentlemen, damn it. Everyone smoke weed right now. Let's go.
just gets darker, 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 darker still. You hope things will improve, but they never will. Your life is what it is, and this is where it stays. You're bound for darker and darker, darker, darker days. Once there was a time when I thought I knew what rock bottom was. Proven wrong and still don't know, but that fate always does. Never assume that you have nowhere to go but up. 'Cause the wind keeps on ascending when misfortune fills your cup. It just gets darker, 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 darker still. You hope things will improve, but they never will. Life is what it is. It's where it stays. You're bound for darker, 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 darker. It just gets darker and darker and darker, darker still. You hope things will improve, but they never will. Life is what it is. This is where it stays. You're bound for darker, 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 darker.
That's dope.
That was badass.
That is,
Badass.
yeah, seriously, like like I'm an anime watcher. Like I don't mean to interrupt, but I'm an anime cartoon watcher, and I'm an artist. Like, but like that be the type of music that be like the intros, the outros of like some of the artwork and stuff that we be doing, like some of the animes and stuff. Like that shit is major.
Cool.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like that shit
Yeah.
is really like Raina, like that shit is major. So that is so dope. Like, wow. You know what I
Thank
mean?
you.
Like I love to see stuff like that. I love
Yeah,
to see stuff
it
like
was.
that.
I think we shot that in the span of 2 or 3 days. I wrote
2 or
it.
3 days?
Yeah, I wrote it. I directed it, and then I did camera.
So
Oh.
you know, other
Applause,
podcasts have the automatic hand the hand clap machine.
Oh yeah.
I'd rather just give it to you live. Like I'm giving
Real
you
life,
the nod
like a
because that
real
shit
life
is fire.
flower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fire.
Yeah.
Age always shows real love.
Whenever we do like our podcast is so structured around hip hop and like we have like a template. So whenever we do different things outside of our normal, that shit is so fire to me. So like
Isn't it?
I feel like tonight with all, even though we had a couple
age,
of
you've
like
always shown love to
like a
all
lot
that.
of
You've always shown
yeah,
love to all
but
the
even though
music
we've had a
genres.
lot of incidences, this is by far one of the best episodes. Thank you for like
Oh,
the
thank you.
content,
No,
like
Incidences.
for us
it's
to be able
great.
to talk
This has
about
been great.
publishing books, publishing books we write, and then to playing the dope ass rock. That's fire. That's fire. That's your beautiful
Raina,
son.
I would love to. I would love to add you guys, you and Fancy, to some of my groups. Like you guys are so massive. Like you guys is dope. Like Age is always known like a good group of like a group of people. You know what I'm saying? Like he always knows like the best people. So it's just like I definitely want to add y'all to to my little network too. You know what I mean? Like
Oh
he always
yeah.
knows great people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Raina, you already know what's up with me. Like so I just, like I just love it. Like I was watching it and I couldn't really be on there like that, but I had to come on anyway. But you know what I'm saying? Like y'all did good tonight. Like for real, like you turn up. You know what I'm
Nicholas,
saying? I
yo,
love my Soop family. I love my
Nick,
Soop family.
can I ask you?
Yeah.
So Black Bed Sheet Publishing, and are the doors open for more submissions? How do people submit to you, or is that something
Yeah.
as how? Do you have like a template online or whatnot?
Oh,
Yeah, I
that's a
do.
good
Just
question.
go to actually go to www.blackbedsheetbooks.com and click on submissions, and it gives you the whole guideline, which isn't. I mean, they're not complicated at all. I accept just about everything as long as it's horror related, like horror, science fiction, fantasy. And you can send it to me at bbsadmin@downwarden.com, and I'll take a look at it. I get about 2,500 submissions a year. And I have to go through. Sometimes we usually have about a 6-month time period where you have to wait, and that's traditional. I've always tried to be a traditional publisher, and that's all. That's usually sometimes it's not even that much. It's like 12 months. Sometimes you have to wait. I get to them as soon as possible because I'm like I said earlier. I'm always trying to look for, um, something that really gets me. That's original, and that is from an unsung writer usually. But I get so many that it's hard to like go through and decide, because when it boils down to it, I only publish about 25 a year. So out of all of that, the ones that I believe in the most.
Yeah.
It could be more than that, but I need manpower in order to publish more. But yeah.
Age got the juice. Age got the juice.
No, I appreciate the fact that
Yeah, I do accept
Nicholas.
them. I always accept submissions.
Yeah, thank you, Nick. Thank you so much,
I don't
man.
have a
Thank you so
cutoff
much.
line.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Nick
fine.
gets really busy, and sometimes he gets a little backed up. But Nick is always good at communication and getting things done, which is great. And this year, I've been doing a little bit of self-publishing because I don't want to rely on Nick to do every Monsters book or every book of mine, because I know he's got so much to do. So I've been doing a lot of publishing type research myself, and been doing a little bit of self-publishing to help alleviate Nick a little bit. You know what I mean? That way Nick can be free to do some other books that I know he's got to get to. So it's been actually really great to learn formatting and publishing and things that Nick goes through, because then you're like, when I'm pulling my hair, I'm like, God, this is what Nick goes through.
Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. So y'all close. Like y'all, that's a nice relationship. I like
Yeah,
that. I definitely admire that.
Raina is so faceted. I mean, so all around. Like she's like an entrepreneur, just like I am. And it's good for her to learn the ropes about publishing herself.
Okay.
I think I published more books by Raina than I have any other publisher I've published. I mean, any other author. So
That's crazy.
yeah, I think probably more. Yeah.
So look,
But yeah,
you
so
guys have both been doing this for a long minute. What's some advice you would give an artist to stay in this game as long as you guys have been? Like both of you guys have been doing your craft for a minute now. What's some advice you would tell an artist to, follow if they, persevere in this game of art, please?
Persevere. That's a nice word, Ed.
Thank you. I try.
I love you.
Yeah. Yeah,
Raina, you
please.
first.
Yeah, please,
Real
ladies
persevere.
first. Rena.
I always get that question. I always get the question of what's your advice you can give me? And the only thing I can tell you, and is what I tell everyone, the exact same thing, is just do it.
Yeah.
Don't let it, right? Don't let anything hold you back. Don't let people tell you
If
what
you
to
can see my face,
go with your gut instinct.
that's it.
Learn and learn.
You hear this, Queen?
You know what I mean? I mean, a lot of people go, "Oh, I wish I could write a book. I wish I could do a movie, but I can't." Why? Why are you holding yourself back?
Why can't you do it? Why can't you do it? Why can't?
It's all you have to do is kind of step off the front
Just
porch
do.
and
You
just
gotta
get
just
into it. Like
that fear be real.
writing a book. I actually have a friend who's like, I want to write a book. My family says I could write. I'm like, yeah, why don't you? She's like, it's so many, like, we have so many doubts in our head when all you got to do is cut your phone off and open up your.
Age, you did it though. Like
And
you did it. You
yeah,
did yours.
yeah.
You
But I
did your big
followed, but I'm
one. You
also
did your
follow.
big one
I also
a
follow
couple
like
of times.
Dana. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not impossible. All you gotta do is put your
For
The only
real.
person who defeats you is yourself.
My brother got a
when it
couple
comes
of
down to
books.
it.
Yeah,
So
shit.
I mean,
Nick, what about you, Nick? Some advice, please.
Oh, definitely.
Love that girl.
I mean, probably the best advice that I can give is that you write for yourself 1st. You're not, if you're not born yesterday, just write something. You could be from any walk of life. You don't have to sit down and write to say, hey, I'm going to be a writer from now on. I'm going to get away from my job and try to. You just write for yourself. Write something and put it out there. Let other people see it. And if you're that interested in what you write, then you're going to show it to people. You're not going to be in the closet about it or anything. And just show it. And put one foot in front of the other and just do it. It doesn't mean that you're going to make a ton of money. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. Just write and show it. It's human expression on paper. Everybody has a story in them. Everybody's got a story. Everybody's got experience. Everybody's got it. And I've said this over and over again, and I want to say it now. A lot of school shootings wouldn't have happened if these people learned to get it out on paper instead of in real life and to show their angst and everything. You know, you can kill your teachers and kill your students, your friends on paper instead of in real life. Put it out on paper as fiction. Get your angst out. Get all the ugliness out of yourself. Put it on paper and tell a story about it. People will relate to you and it will save lives.
You know what? I can even
things that you can do with your writing.
I could take
that
that
was
phrase.
everything.
That was
everything.
I could take that phrase and even open it up more. Like, get all your frustrations off, even in rap music. Like, like as long as you get it out, as long as you get it out in art, like use art to get your emotions and all this anger off, so you don't have to act it out in real life.
Exactly. And it doesn't have to be writing. It could be making movies. It could be painting. It could be any artistic expression, you know, just get it out.
Mine is painting. Mine is definitely painting. Mine is definitely painting. Because I'm from the street, you know what I'm saying? And so it used to be fighting. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be a bitch. I'm gonna just curse people out and fight all the time. But then when I really got to the point where I was just like, no, I want to be an artist. Like, I really want to do something with this. I got a gift. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have to do something with this. I want to inspire
Yes.
I don't care what it do. I don't want to do what it do. I want to do something that I have like a talent in that I know that I'm great at. So it's like I can't fight and be on the street. I can't be doing all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like when I can inspire the world. So art is like art is deeper than what people be thinking.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like it saves
take it
some of
out
our
of schools.
lives.
On
And
the
yet they take
same
it out of
page,
schools.
on the page of great movies that like are like violent but great. What you guys think of Cocaine Bear? Did you guys see Cocaine Bear?
Yeah, I saw it.
I thought that shit was
Bear-
genius for its
Cocaine Bear
time.
is a real story. It's a real story. They got a whole real story. It's a whole story about it.
It is.
Yeah.
There's a documentary about it on
Mm-hmm.
I remember which streaming service, but all about it, which I want to go visit.
I don't
now.
know if it was Hulu or what it was, but I saw
it's
it.
like Hulu or it's a Peacock or something. I don't know.
I was like, this is really a real story. So this crazy ass movie was a real story.
Yeah, but like,
what?
But like in
I
today's,
really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I really did. Like, I feel like
Yeah.
okay, it's not just about making the art, but it's also how you drop it and when you drop the art. That's important. So it's like Cocaine Bear is the like funnest movie that you go in. There's no plots behind it. You didn't have to watch the other movies to get it. You just go in. It's not super overly multiverse, you know. It's just going, the bear sniffs the coke and fucks people up. And it's fun. Like, it's really like it's a simple equation, but it's really simple. It's like and it works, you know.
But he
So
showed it. That's truth, though. That's that hood shit. Ain't from the hood. That's
You
that
know,
hood.
movies.
That's funny.
Yeah, movies are about turning your brain off and being
Yeah.
entertained. And a lot of people get very picky nowadays.
I
Oh,
saw
I
the
didn't like that
deeper
movie
part of
because of
that.
this or that. And it's
Mhm.
like that's not what movies are about. Not for you to nitpick every little detail. It's to watch and enjoy and get out
You
of
know the
reality
truth.
for a minute. You
yeah,
know?
I think even superhero movies, even though they're based on books, we are fans of whatever superhero. When the movie comes out, you're going into the movie making sure that the movie is actual to the book. And if you see any flaw, you're like, hey, that's not how it happened in the book.
I know. People get all bent out of shape. Just enjoy it.
Apocalypse does not look like that.
I know Apocalypse do not look like that. That's
Apocalypse
crazy.
doesn't look like that.
He
What the
does
fuck?
not look like that in that movie.
Moon Knight
in the
doesn't
hell?
transform
That's a
like
whole-
that.
No,
Moon Knight's not
Moonlight don't
possessed like
transform
that.
like that. You know, that's a whole nother show right there.
Thor's hammer is supposed to change him back to a person if he doesn't pick it up in 60 seconds. What happened to that?
See, you bringing up the comics. The motherfuckers don't know that.
But
you know what I'm saying? They don't know that shit. Like we can get into that. You already know me, you know.
But see,
Dude,
if
we
that's what
already
I'm saying,
get in there.
when you're a fan
That's
of the
whole
comic book,
that's like another show.
when you're a fan of
That's
the
our
comic
world.
book,
Yeah.
the book has to be accurate to the movie.
Yeah.
Very
We know
rarely does.
Apocalypse wasn't correct.
Yeah,
but
you're right,
it was
Nick, it
still a
rarely does.
movie.
What you say, Nick?
The
What you
most
say, Nick?
the most accurate movie to a book that I recall is, as far as horror anyway, is Interview with the Vampire. The original. It was
That's a
mentioned
good
in Rise too, but that was very close
I'm
to
proud.
the book. Yeah.
Hey, Nick, I got a question to ask you. So, is Blackula? I know Dracula is public property, but is Blackula public property? I don't know. If I want to rewrite.
Who owns Blackula?
Yeah, I want to rewrite Blackula.
Yeah, Blackula is copyrighted, but I could look into it for you because that's so. It's like a mid-70s. I've got both Blackula movies. Actually, they're great. I love blaxploitation 70s films. I love those things.
Nick,
I do too.
And especially the horror ones.
I cosplay that stuff. I cosplay that stuff all day.
Nick, would you let me?
I'll look into that age for you. I'll see what the copyright stuff is for that.
Because
that would be great. I'm looking to get people to do novelizations of older movies that are public domain like that. So I'm glad that you mentioned that.
Yeah, Nick, can you? Yeah, Nick, can you help? First and foremost, I didn't. Maybe I shouldn't ask you here, but I got you. I would like to ask you if you put out a second of Tales of Hip Hop Horror with me and Raina, if you do that, and then if you help me put out Blackula, if you help me work out the kinks for that.
You know what I'd like to see you do, Age? I'd like to see you write without Raina. A small short story just by yourself. I want to see your voice all alone by yourself. I want to see your voice on paper. Just do something for me. Like it could be a small short story all by yourself.
And you know what? No, Raina, I'm only jumping off the porch because I want to say on air once again, thank you. I'm a fan. You're my sister. You know me and Mike love you. I appreciate the fact I could have John on the Soop tonight. I also love the fact you brought your beautiful son. I really, at the bottom of my heart, appreciate all the love that you gave me. Thank you. So thank you for setting me up with Nicholas. And
yes,
I'm trying to do some other shit. So thank you. We'll be talking.
Yeah.
Awesomeness.
All right, so guys, we're almost out of here. We could do outros and tell people of your outcoming. Matter of fact, tell people how to find you, what you're working on, and I'll show you guys. And I'll start it off. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a great episode of the Soop tonight. Please find me on Adrian H. Scott on Facebook and Instagram. Please check out Tales of Hip Hop Horror with my sister Raina and my boss Nick. Thank you, Raina. Please continue to check out Duck Soup. And Jay Fetty has a music listening party next Saturday at Soundwave. Please check for him. But you can find me, Adrian H. Scott, on Facebook and Instagram. So I'm going to toss it to Raina. And Raina, you could just pick somebody and follow suit. It's on you. Go ahead, Raina.
Well, you can find out all about me at laststoryproductions.com. And from there, you can see the links to Facebook and Instagram and all my pages. I'll be doing Sinister Creature Con coming up on the 17th and 18th, which is Father's Day weekend. And I'll have Tales of Hip Hop Horror there and Slasher Girl in my new Miss Misery book. And I will have my 3 Monsters books I just published.
That's fine.
They will all be there as well.
Raina, even though it took us forever to get you here, how was your experience on the Soop tonight? How was it?
That's so funny because usually when I'm done doing a podcast, I like to write to the person after to thank them. And I'll just do it now. Thank you for having me. I was going to say, my God, Age, you are not only great at interviewing, but you're very professional. And you had great questions, and I love it. You have your whole thing set up. It's freaking awesome, and I can't wait to come back.
Thank you. And hopefully you noticed that we really put time into the very intro. If you go back to look at the intro, it's subliminal messages. A lot of you have to almost go back and just pause and look at it. Thank you so much. Thank you. And can you do me a favor? Can you please kiss John for me and tell him thank you? I will. Thank you. Raina, can you please pick somebody and alley-oop it to him?
Pick what?
Pick somebody on the screen and alley-oop it to him.
Nick.
Take it away, Nick.
Take it away, Nick.
Oh, sure. Absolutely. First of all, you can find me and everything that's about me at www.downwarden.com, DOWNWARDN, which is based on a book that I have yet to write. I don't know, 2002, I came up with downwarden.com. I had an idea. It's changed so many years, but online, it's always been Downwarden, and that can lead you to blackbedsheetbooks.com, which of course is my publishing company. And once you go there, it's pages and pages of really great science fiction, fantasy, and horror stuff, including Raina's. and I've got like almost about like 200 authors on there, around about.
Fire.
Anywho, it's so blackbedsheetbooks.com and downwarden.com is mostly where you can find me, or do a Google search.
And
All you have to do is
Nick.
just go on google.com, and then there's a big Black Bed Sheet Books on the right side of the screen.
true. There is.
Also, I'm on Yelp. I'm on all kinds of stuff. I've won many awards locally, and I'm known throughout the world, actually, if you look me up. Yeah,
That's
I'm a
true.
big
And
publishing
Nick,
company from a
this has
garage.
been a
That's cool. That's cool. That's
this
cool.
has been an honor and a privilege to have you here tonight. And Nick, this has been your first time on the Soop. What you think about our podcast?
Oh, I think you're awesome. I think the podcast is awesome. You're awesome, Abe. I'm glad that thanks to Raina, I'm introduced to you. I want to meet you in person at some time very soon, and we can do beautiful music together and keep writing.
Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Nick. Can you please toss it to my brother, my brother Rel, or my sister Shantae? Please help yourself. Feedback.
Oh, hey, Francie wants you on her show.
Francie wants you on her show. Yep.
You should meet the other mic.
There's something going on here. Yeah.
There it is. There it is.
Oh, it was her.
Yeah, it's the other mic. It's the other. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. We keep it going. Hi, how you doing? Thank you.
Hey.
Thank you for being with us tonight. Thank you. And what is your favorite? And ma'am, please introduce yourself. Who are you, please?
My name is Francie Weatherman. I host the popular
Blog Talk Radio, iHeart Radio show.
Francie and Friends. I met Raina off of Francie and Friends. I wanted to interview you, Raina. I did say, Raina, tell your son I wanted to do a FaceTime to say hi.
Okay, I will. I will. I don't know.
But yeah, Paige, you got to be on Francie and Friends. Howard Stern pranked our show, so we got to be out there in the world somewhere for people listening.
That's fire.
Yes,
That's
indeed.
fire. That's fire. Thank you guys. Thank you both for being here tonight with us, man. Thank you. And Nick, I'll be definitely get in contact with you. I'm gonna keep it going. Sister Soop, Mama Soop, will you please take it away?
Okay, I'm Shantae Neely on Facebook, and it's my newest page. And then I have multiple groups on there, so all you gotta do is follow the link once you get onto my page, and you'll be in touch with all those groups. And then I have a mental health group. I have a art group, as well as a group that's tied to like just grown conversation and stuff like that. So I have that. My Instagram is Miss Queen 710. I have not only, me, my content on there. Also, I'm an artist. I do, work with rappers, artists, musicians, and stuff. Like I do, album covers and stuff like that. So it's part of my catalog. So, once you follow me, you can figure out all that. But and I just got done working with a charity. So, I really want to do some more artwork that to where I'm able to put my art, I didn't know that my artwork was gonna one day be used to be donated for charity to get somebody off the street. So it's like what Age was talking about too, just keep going. You don't never know when your gift is gonna really, really give. You know what I'm saying? It just happens. You just gotta keep going. You know what I'm saying? You just never know. All of a sudden, you just be like, damn, I ain't doing nothing. And then all of a sudden, it be something. You just got to keep going,
Yes.
So, this man getting ready to make a movie because he believes in himself. You know what I'm saying? It's stuff like that. You guys just think about that. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that I got people who are winning awards and doing all types of stuff, but my artwork was part of their album. I might not have I get rich over it, but it was still known. It's still known, you know. So at the end of the day, just keep going. Yeah, like so it's still known. So just keep going. And I like look at this man's show. You know what I mean? Like that's all I'm saying. Like just gotta keep going on. But like that's where y'all can find me. And you know, I'm it's a pleasure because Raina, I wanted to meet you before and now, you know, I'm gonna tap in with you. Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you. So dope. So dope. This is so dope. Thank you so much. Brother Ro, take it away, brother.
Raw 60 million on Instagram and Roselle Joyner on Facebook.
Ro, can we get a word from Ro for the evening? Word from Ro? What's the word from Ro tonight?
Yeah, tell
What's
him
the word? What's the word?
The
What's the
word
word?
tonight is gonna be horror.
Huh.
Yeah, totally agree. I just and then
cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight has been an incredible show. I'll tag everyone into a link tomorrow, and let's do it again, guys, in 2 weeks.
you know,
Thank you guys for having us, man. Good night, y'all. Thank you.